And I tell her I don't like going past Orlando. So I took a lot of heat rounds from her.
It's a little further.
And so anyway, long story short, we get ready to go to Detroit, and I pull out my old military gear, like, okay, I'm ready now, you know. And anyway, we get up there, we go to the People Mover, we go downtown. The F1 race was there. I was really impressed with how clean it was, how nice it was. But then we went to this place called Cedar Point or something. And yeah, well, I've never been, you know, so I'm like, okay. And the kids were in there swimming. Did you check, Astro?
No, not yet.
Physicist guy? No. So my dumbass tells my queen, like, hey baby, let's get a picture with our feet in the water by there's that beach right there by Lake Erie.
Yeah.
right, everybody, welcome back to Best Bet Live. I am Mike. We got Kurt Julie with us tonight, but he's out there working with the dealers, taking care of something real quick, and he'll be joining me here shortly. Thank you all so much for your patience in getting started tonight. Had some technical difficulties. Got some new software and some updated software, so you might see that the display is just a little bit different looking tonight. But we'll be getting that back into order shortly.
Well, I've never been, so I'm like, okay. And the kids were in there swimming. Did you check Astro? No, no. Does this guy? No.
How is everybody this evening?
So my dumb ass is like, hey baby, let's get a picture with our feet in the water by there's that beach right there by Lake Erie. Yeah. Man, I touched that water. I was.
We've also got a new sound mixer, so if you have difficulty hearing us or we're too loud, please let us know so we can fine-tune this. Your input is always appreciated.
In September, we should go back and see my family, and I'm like, hell no, it's cold as shit. You tricked me the first time.
Like 5 years ago, I went to the Great Lakes during the summer. It was freezing cold. I was like, no, like, I wouldn't even do Georgia beaches in the like summertime. Cold.
Yeah, no.
So used to down here.
Are we already talking about food, huh? I sure can.
I was shocked. Like, I got you. I see you. They got some green dude at early too, like, right? I don't know, something.
You're not wrong, Moya. You're not wrong at all.
Oh, that's where I meant to do it. I'm so sorry, yeah. So we're there. So are you know?
You can't go wrong really with beef and gravy.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Oh, like the cows and stuff around there.
Like Rochester.
All right, as you can see on the screen tonight is a 2-2 no-limit hold'em game.
30 minutes over and her mom had a place. Like 30 minutes got a little place over in Taylor Country. You know what I'm talking about. So we're over in Taylor Country. And there was a sign that said, welcome, right? And, you know, you want to go to MTV. It doesn't. Whenever you think
Every road.
we stopped at the gas station next to the street. Just go in. I walk in. And I see this guy standing from Bonita Springs.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, get out of here. You know,
World, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of new faces on the stream tonight. Some that are new as of last week. We got Sean back with us tonight.
it's actually a nice town.
No, Sean's already got his fan club in the house.
Story to tell when I was growing up was
I gotta give you his if you lose, you're singing YMCA.
What are you going to sing if you lose?
I will tell him what my ass rises.
I left the house 4 hours before my flight, 300, and I missed my flight just because of traffic.
All right, both players looking at a flush draw. Did not roll out. Jackson 5's on the board. King and Sean's hand is going to be the better hand.
YMCA. If a diamond come on that freaking river, boy.
I needed that diamond, mama.
Love a diamond come on that river.
5 years this month.
She saved you, mama.
Broken in the straight flush draw?
Now,
Work
you get that straight.
and that guy.
Okay.
Jared McKinnon isn't of legal age.
19 years now? 18 years, 19 years. And we grew up together, and we were working at a casino in California. He moved here a year before I did, and COVID happened.
I can barely use the ladies down.
Thank you for that.
Were you like,
I get a room temp water, please?
Pachanga, since
oh,
Temecula, California.
I had my cousin.
The players do get younger and younger every year, it seems.
But COVID happened, and
But that's an old guy
closed, and
speaking.
they're like, yeah, we're probably not gonna reopen the poker room. So I'm like, so I texted him. I was like, is it worth it out there? I'm gonna figure that one out here. And he goes, yeah, it's just
Don't let his baby face fool you.
drove out here, auditioned everything, and then it was a good meeting. Then we go back to school.
All right, some of the transitions and such may be a little bit different than usual. We'll be tweaking that over the next little bit. Team Andrew, all right.
They said, didn't you know you made it? I mean, it was Smitty.
Yeah, we're live.
Like, to me, it was like the highlight. Like, now in life, like, I'm like, made it. I already know.
Bucket list item.
It is too deep as just the display on the screen.
And not just that, from the government to the private sector.
I would love a government role, man. I want to go overseas. I want to go like the danger zone. That's where all the tax-free money at.
Where?
Anywhere overseas. Anywhere in the
Oh,
Middle East.
no.
And do IT? Fuck yeah.
You wanna go where? Middle
Anywhere
East.
in the Middle East. Do
No,
IT.
you know what? No, Smitty, you don't want to do that.
Tax-free?
You go to Italy, be tax-free. You go to Australia, be tax-free. You don't go Middle East.
Yeah, I want to get a duck some
There we go.
rounds and, you know.
I tell you what, you go Middle
That's
East,
where the money
go to
is.
Dearborn, Michigan.
Is that where you from?
No, but I learned a lot about it.
115 from 2, 4, 3, 4. You said you lived in Michigan?
No, my beautiful queen is from Michigan. And
What part?
so she was born out of Wyandotte, Detroit, Downriver girl.
My best friend lives in Grambling, which is like a neighboring city to Flint and Holly.
Okay.
So I go out there quite a bit. Check.
The comeback is going to be insane.
Checks around. We got 4 ago. Check. So 40 piece. Sweet. So our kinesiology.
So he's going to go ahead and take that one with his queens. Ramona B, how y'all doing this evening?
Yeah, you want to go Middle East?
Far more enjoyable to watch than you would have imagined.
How long did you live in
That's great to hear.
I didn't live there. My,
No short
my best
bus this
friend
week.
Lives up there? Yeah. When I first went to college, I was
Nope.
in northern Indiana.
Actually, I don't even know if he was on the list tonight.
Detroit. I was closer to Detroit than I was to Indy.
Okay.
And so, thank you, appreciate it. And, you know, to fly from Indiana to California is expensive, especially around the holidays. So my roommate at the time, I would spend it with his family. So we still talk and everything, and hang out.
All right, Queen 7 deuce on the board.
Mainly, I just figured out it's cold as shit.
Yeah. Button shot a 4 to go, holding the 9.
Checking around, ace of diamonds on the turn. Belly Daddy's still looking at his 7s, but that ace gives Smitty the aces. There is a flush draw for Nick, but it didn't roll out.
Rochester, New York, it snowed from October to May. It was horrible.
45.
Oh, no.
And everybody there owned a boat so that they could use for like 4 weeks a year. Because of the lakes.
My first time seeing snow is when it snowed in Georgia, like past
Oh,
week.
really?
It's too cold for me. I can't imagine living much north of Florida.
Yeah, I was raised in New England.
Check. Around.
And I left as soon as I could.
Staying by the beach is not great.
I went to Texas.
Grind, man. On the grind, you know.
Sean got me 6.
No, that's right. I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah,
good.
it was like
Raised 6 and 7 times.
For the first time, I was like, that's weird. I want to go. I went to Japan.
Yeah.
I want to go to Europe now.
Where'd you go in Japan?
I went Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, everywhere in Tokyo.
so clean there.
Tell me arigato.
I picked up very little to speak.
What?
Yeah,
You
were you over there once? Or free money? Yeah, you never went.
Check.
Damn it.
What do we got?
He gets that stick.
We heard you call?
No. No. I won't even answer the phone.
75. That's not good.
What made you want to go to Japan?
I had like 3 weeks between.
Be honest.
No, actually,
Go
no.
to Japan, go to Japan.
Like 2, 3 weeks
Hey,
between
either that or
finals
sushi.
and working, so I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere. And then I was like, I want to go out of the country because I've kind of been like around the U.S. So I was like, where should I go? I was like, somewhere in Asia or Europe. So I ended up on Japan.
I like Japan.
Hey man, I think Japan my next out of the country.
What's your
I
favorite
wanna
thing
go
that
to
you've done there?
Bangkok, man.
Do what?
I
What's
thought
your
you were
favorite thing
saying
that
that
you've
you
done
were going to Japan
Oh
on
my God.
Monday. I'm like,
Oh.
So that might be my next.
Climbed Mount Fuji a couple times.
Okay.
I was following the force.
Trying this.
16 to 6.
No, no. I hit. You gonna come?
30.
You gonna pay me off if I hit? What if I hit? Well,
If I hit.
I'm on there, Dylan.
Oh,
But let's see. I got drunk for 4 days on my birthday in Tokyo, down Roppongi Street, Shinjuku, and all that. Right? But probably
Shinjuku and Shibuya was a lot of fun.
Check.
3 of them.
You got deli and
Pause
spinach.
that conversation. Well, I'm not a pro.
Bro, what's the ladder?
Where? We'll just do this, because I don't know what to do.
This many.
$60. So, you can go and look at this hamlet.
If I had a state, I'll look you up.
What did you
I'll
know?
look you up.
Why? 7 dudes.
I didn't get this.
We'll see.
I don't think you have to do so.
That one.
First one turn.
What's your favorite
First
country
one's
to visit?
Back to 13. Drop down.
Dearborn,
To that
Michigan.
on
No,
And then on my side of my team. but
no, Naperville. Yeah, that's a pretty good country. No, Austin.
Not county, country.
Hello.
No,
Hey, everybody. What's up, guys? Welcome to Best Bet Live.
Probably.
Hope everybody's doing wonderful today. A little late start on the stream, as I'm sure Mike has already prefaced, but hope everybody's doing wonderful on this Thursday evening.
It's different.
Lots of love
but the
for
reason
Sean.
is
Okay,
the food
okay.
is really
A lot of
good,
Sean
so
fans. Heck yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sean was
Yes.
absolute legend to us, so we appreciate Sean.
$1 was like 19 bucks.
I'm glad that we got everything up and running though. We had a lot of technical difficulties, as you guys could tell from us just starting the show so late. But I'm glad that these guys stuck around and decided to play a little bit before. And now, obviously, chip counts and everything are going to be pretty inaccurate. We try to eyeball them as best as possible, so the wins and losses are going to be very inaccurate since we started this thing super late. But my name is Kirk the Cooler, and I'm alongside Mike, who is still trying to fix some stuff. But it seems like our graphics have reset, meaning, you know, where the hand showed usually it's like blue and looks pretty nice, but it's pretty gray and boring right now. But, well, that's for a later problem. And a bunch of the transitions look a little bit different than normal, but we'll try and entertain you guys as best as we can. And as we see, George has Sean drawing stone dead here on the turn as, you know, I took over for the action tracker out there a couple hands, and Sean is playing a lot of different hands, and we love that.
Jack says
3, 34.
What's up, Moya? Hey, everybody. Yeah, yo, chat is active. What is up, everybody?
yeah, what a flop.
Seat 9's haircut reminds me of the dude from Ghostbusters. That's really funny.
I knew that money was going there. There wasn't no doubt about it.
Dude, the mix in this group is pretty good. I know there's a lot of first timers that haven't played on the stream. A lot of young kids.
No, it's like super dirt, right?
I like that a lot.
That's where like a lot of
Future
nomads
poker.
are there, like Vietnam, Cambodia. That's because you know, realistically for a whole
Do we need footage cocktails?
for a whole month
No,
you can live there.
going to UCF.
When I hear Nomad, I hear broke.
Well, I mean these
When I think Nomad, I think
Necessarily, I mean, shit.
the younger guys.
We're at like a 5-star penthouse for like $1,000.
Yeah, you make
more money in this area.
Yeah, that would be the
Yeah,
goal.
but the issue is you're not living over there.
Here you go.
Hands together.
Chicago ain't scared. He went to DeVry University too.
3, 4, 15, and 6. There's online.
Damn, my dog smacking the Jack said.
I still love him. I still love him. Raised to 45 in the 90s.
I want that still. You got a haircut? Let me see. Why you got it up? Where'd you get your haircut?
Brother's barber.
I got my haircut.
My flap is dead off. I love a good heads up fight.
Back-to-back nines for George. What's up, Steve? Great to see you as always. Appreciate that. We got a lot of new equipment. That's why, you know, everything basically just reset back to factory. I want to say was the biggest issue, but it's up and running. That's all that matters. And George scooping in a pretty sizable one there. Stack sizes are already huge. Bush Schmitty there in seat 6 with over G. Looks like Jordan C3 has pretty close to G as well. So these guys have been battling before the stream.
No, get out the way. Get out the way.
At first I was like,
Yeah, she's holding to
how
a
does
barrel.
that make it straight?
She's holding to a barrel right there.
Oh, absolutely.
Full 6 and 11.
So what's the one in Sarasota too? The ring link. Yeah, I've been there too.
$10 from the
Seems like George has been very active. Gonna open up the button to 10 and Stip Lad, aka Renee, who plays R25 regularly. He's gonna 3-bet massively with pocket tens.
raised to $4.
Always good to see.
891.
Scotia, welcome back. How we doing? Yeah, I think Mirage is stuck quite a bit right now, but I don't know who's stuck the most and who's up the most. But I know one of the first hands, I think I saw Mirage lose a big one to Aram there in seat 8.
All right, Miss Davis. Welcome to the neighborhood.
But it seems like a good talkative crew as well, which we always appreciate as commentators. Makes our job a little bit easier, huh?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like 30 minutes north of here.
Especially with some of the characters that we get on here.
Oh yeah, beat down. A lot of new names I haven't seen in the YouTube or Facebook chat. So what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing wonderful tonight. I know we have a big slate of games for the next 2 days. We got 10:25 tomorrow and a 5:10 on Saturday. And wow, really quickly, George has opened I think 3 or 4 hands that I've seen in a row and picks up aces in the spot. Schmitty with a good hand to call and try and crack it. Yep, look at that. Wow. 10,
Wow.
10 king, triple tens. Out flopping George massively here. We got Scott Reese in the chat. That's a name I haven't seen in a while. What's up, Reese? How we doing, bro? Let's go, Andrew. Haul out best bet. Oh, yeah.
15 and 2, 4, 3, 4.
Bet a 30 and a call. We're already on the river. 3 clubs, 7 of hearts. Schmitty gonna lay the trap yet again. Check over. And George has to fire this river, but what is the sizing we go with Schmitty for a check raise? I like a 3x, maybe a 225, maybe a 200. Oh, wow, he goes bigger, 300.
All right.
Wow, big raise, considering the size of the pot as well. You kind of want like ace king or aces to call you off in this spot. I don't know, but these guys have been playing a lot together, so maybe he sees George's overcalling a little bit here or there. But this is definitely an interesting spot. Yeah, what up, everybody? Got a lot of Sean fans, a lot of Andrew fans. Heck yeah. Wait and see if anyone beats Deli Daddies from last week. What was it, Kat? I can't remember.
I think I gave him a hard time one of the first two or three streams because he wasn't playing a lot of hands. But he's been playing a lot. Wow, what a fold from George too. Great fold. Front door flush misses and all the straights miss as well. That's why it's like difficult to fold aces there. Like Smitty could definitely be overplaying king queen hands, maybe even ace king if he's getting a little trappy. So that's a very good fold from George.
That's where I grew up.
It's a tough one. But I guess like is a $300 bet in 2-2 ever a bluff, right? You know, I know people do it, but it takes a lot of heart to do it. 80-something%? Oh my! Why don't I remember that? Wow. Okay, okay. That's always gonna be a tough one to beat. We have a guy you guys all know, Gil M, who plays on the stream pretty often. Hasn't been here lately, but he had the first 100% in No Limit Hold'em, full stream, 5 hours, maybe even 6 hours, and full 100% BPIP in PLO.
That is crazy.
Absolutely insane. That guy is an absolute legend.
100% in PL.
Georgia Tech George. Hold'em's actually more interesting too because you have to play every 2 cards, you know, whether that's 10 deuce, deuce 3, stuff like that. In PLO, at least if you get deuce 3, you could get like 8-9, some different streets, you know. Served with Smitty on the Truman. Oh heck yeah! Shout out to you, Winston.
Yeah, Billy Daddy was pretty crazy last week.
That's awesome. Love to hear that. George knows all. Georgia Tech George. Okay, okay.
No, you know what? No.
Chad is active. We appreciate y'all.
You go to Italy, be tax-free. You go to
Now,
Australia.
is it Mirage or Mirage?
I think it's Mirage. I think that's what I heard her say out there.
I tell you, you go to Middle East, go to Dearborn, Michigan.
But she's been driving, I think, from Winter Haven, so she said she drove about 3.5 to 4 hours just to play. And she's been here, what, the last 2 or 3 weeks? She played. Yeah, she played for sure last week. And she came up the week before when we had technical difficulties.
Right.
So, or maybe that was a month ago now, but still, shout out to Nicole. Very cool of her.
Usually what happens is we let them decide.
I know the one week that we had technical difficulties and we had to turn off the stream, her and her dad came out together, and unfortunately her dad hasn't been able to come out with her.
Yeah, that was extremely disappointing.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll tell them, we'll ask them.
Yeah, but it's kind of neat. I think we got like half and half on the table tonight, new and old faces.
Right? That's awesome. That's my buddy Nick there. I think I said it last time. He unfortunately got crushed on the 2-5 stream last week with Russ and Carlos and Donnie.
Yeah.
He was in a tough spot though, you know, Carlos and Donnie, 2 of the best players in the room to his direct left, and Russ opening and 3-betting everything to his right.
Oh, that was so funny between Don and Russ.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's,
Just going after each other.
They love to do that. But yeah, Nick had a pretty rough going last time, but here he is back again. Same seed and all.
I didn't live there. My best friend.
This, all the new names in chat. Let us know who you guys are rooting
I
for.
was in northern Indiana. I was closer to Indy than I was.
He was in Loma, that's very true.
I was in Detroit than I was back east for home.
I know both Andrew and, from what I've seen so far, Andrew and Sean both have fans in the chat.
But now that it got hit, so my roommate at that time, I would spend it with his family. 24K.
A couple of return chatters from last Friday's stream.
Yeah, always love to see that. Love to see all new, all old.
Mainly, I just figured out it's cold.
But even though the stream did start a little bit later, we are going to be taking this till about 11:15 Eastern time. Like I said, these guys have been playing since start, maybe like a 20-minute pause, but
Yeah, but we did want to hold them right. So
yeah.
let me go ahead and get started playing while we figured our stuff out.
Yeah, all these guys came up at a good time too, like right at 5:45, which we asked them to. Sometimes you get a lot of people running late, and it's a little annoying, but you know.
Or they get onto a good table out on the floor.
Exactly.
Winston says, I served with Smitty on the Truman back in 2008. Oh, well, thank you for your service, man.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, you're all good. Grade 6 and 7.
I went to Japan, but I want to go to Europe.
Where'd you go in Japan?
I went Kyoto, Osaka, Nara, everywhere in Tokyo.
Tell me how to
Sean
get
is
there.
a former serviceman as well. from what I understand. Got a few Semper Fives last week.
Check.
What do we got?
He hit that stick.
What you heard you call?
No. No. I won't even answer the phone.
275.
That's not real.
So what made you want to go to Japan?
Anime.
I had like 3 weeks between
Be honest.
no, actually, no, no.
Go to Japan,
Like 2, 3 weeks
Hey,
between
it's either that or sushi.
working, so I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere. And then I was like, I want to go out of the country, so I kind of
Japan, that's someplace I've always wanted to go.
I was like,
Yeah, I'm a big travel guy, but I've never there. I would love to.
That was actually going to be my dad's next duty station, but he decided to retire here in
They
Jacksonville.
were saying that you're going to Japan
Oh
on
my God.
Monday.
Oh,
So that might be my next.
climbed Mount Fuji a couple times. I was fine.
Find this.
15 to 6.
I hit. You gonna come?
30.
Nice. You'll pay me off if I hit.
What did I hit?
That was a long time ago.
Come on there, Dylan. But let's see. I got drunk for 4 days on my
Let
birthday.
Andrew win. He needs money for college.
Doing all that. But probably
Shinjuku Shibuya was a lot of fun.
Graham.
Yeah, congratulations to both of our dealers tonight. They both just graduated.
Bro, ladder.
Yeah, yes they did. Never too late to go back to college. and all that,
For
right?
sure.
Go and look at these families.
If I had a state, I'll look you up.
What did you
I'll
know?
look you up.
Over the king.
Why? 7 deuce.
We'll see.
I don't think you have to do so.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull that one with 2 pair.
First one in turn.
No, color up, color up.
No, he ain't leaving.
I'll take green.
Dearborn, Michigan. No.
There is a 15-minute delay, and they are not allowed to be on the phone if they're actively in the hand.
Not counting country.
Florida. No.
Nine's out.
Probably Thailand.
Have you done a lot of traveling in Asia?
A little bit. Right?
You like to go to Japan?
It's different, but the reason is the food is really good. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what you are seeing on the screen currently happened 15 minutes ago.
$1 was like 19 baht.
No worries. Yeah, it's a good question.
No, you ain't got shit. You go phone. Go ahead. Now I got a
Jeremy wants to know if Lord Neck is in the booth with me. Who is Lord Neck?
You ain't got shit. You don't 200. Because you ain't got
Where's
shit.
Lord Mac? Lord Mac.
I know you ain't got shit.
Talk about Adonis.
I got this much behind. You ain't. I call it.
I'm not familiar with everybody's nicknames here on the live stream yet. I know that
It ain't over. It ain't over.
J9 is one.
I swear to God, I was like, he's gonna vote on.
Can't mess with Kung Fu Panda.
And I would kill all that.
Oh, I guess you're right. My ass does ride maybe.
Jack said.
3, 30, 4,
Good. Yeah. Oh, what a flop. Wow. 2 versus you only got I knew that money was going there. There wasn't no doubt about it.
So I thought Japan was pretty cheap. It was like $6, $7 for a meal, but for Thailand it's like $1.
Flopping the straight there.
No, it's like super dirt, right? That's where like a lot of nomads will go there, like Vietnam.
Right here?
Because, you know, realistically.
Or are you
for a whole
referring to a
month-
different mic?
For a whole month, you could live there for
I hear nomad, I hear broke.
Might sound a little bit different. The nose is a little bit stuffy at the feet.
Clearly, I mean, shit.
I bet you could rent like a 5-star penthouse for like $1,000,
Yeah,
$2,000 a month.
you make
Or just make more money in it.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
cool.
but the issue is you're not living in a. It just depends what you want, you know.
Fold in 3, 4, 15 and 6. Fold 7, fold 8.
Damn, my dog smacking with Jack 7.
I still love it. I still love it. Raise to 45 and 94.
I want that still.
Get it, man. I got a haircut this time.
You got a haircut? Let me see.
Mirage with pocket aces, 3 bets to 45.
I got my haircut.
My floppy, you paid off? I love a good heads up fight.
Smitty's going to call. 2 players in the hand. Queen 10, 6. Smitty now with a pair of 6s, but still Mirage, pocket aces.
Yeah, Schmitty needs a lot of backdoors here. He's gonna pay for that 45.
Aces are going to hold.
Whoa, get out the way. Get out the way.
Yeah, bad run out for aces, but he's gonna take it down for sure.
At first I was like,
Yeah, she folded to
how
a
does
barrel.
that make it straight?
She folded to a barrel right there.
Oh, absolutely.
Raise.
Fold. Deal. Raise to $4 from 7. Fold 8, 9, 1, 2. Fold 3. Raise.
There we go. He's,
More
he's
than
king
$4.
O. Gonna get pretty expensive. Looks like 40. Schmitty gonna give some action. Or, I'm sorry, Sean gonna give some action. It looks like.
All right, Miss Nate.
He's like, let's go. Queen 7 suited. Love it. Both of them pretty deep, so it's fine. Flop comes ace, jack, 9. Not a good flop at all for Sean as he's drawing stone dead on that turn card. As I said, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of not familiar faces. Like Mike said, probably half and half, which is awesome to see.
Floppy pair run to a set last frame. Floppy pair run to a straight this
But it's early. You got a long way to go. So like that song, come on, ride that train. There's a lot of time for it to get away.
For us stuff. Some of us are already taking out.
Fold 8, 9.
You guys can put all the numbers. Yeah.
15 and 2, fold 3, 4. Fold 6, fold 7.
Dog say he ain't folding to me, man. Say he ain't folding to me. Check.
Check open. Yeah. Check it. 15.
Approved glove. I mean, it might be. If she has it, let me. I'll need it. RFID reading glove would be hilarious. Got no Mike Postal situation happening, I promise you that.
Sean, they're calling you.
I know.
You play PLO, Sean?
Oh, not really.
Smitty plays PLO.
I don't. I play a little bit, but not a lot.
You know. dip the feet in the water.
Yeah.
Fold 9, $10 from the 1, fold 2, 3. Fold 4, 40 in the 6, fold in 7, fold in 8.
Man, these sizings are abnormally large, but I like it. That means there's been a lot of calls. There's Stip
Gotta
Lab
be a hard transition from bowling.
putting in the call King 10-0 versus Ace King of Diamonds. Ace King 6, 2 club board. Stip Lab looks like.
I feel like you're kind of
Just
taking
check
over.
that call. Five of Diamonds turn. Smitty gonna continue betting. Take that one down easily.
It doesn't feel like it. Like this feels like an actual to the max. Two feels
It is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's kind of how it is here, our 1-2. It's either 1,000 or 800 max. Yeah.
I played at the, I hit top pair with an Asian.
I thought I was about to find
I was going all the way
Where's
into
the
cap.
PLO?
They were both drawing and they both missed their draws, so I ended up winning like a $2,000 pot.
You gotta be drawing
I was like, I have an ace.
I mostly just see people mid-buy and then
I have a great hand.
Next PLO. Top pair PLO.
I played like an hour, I made like 1,100, I sold it.
$10.
Maybe a couple months later, I played again. Double board pop pot, hit a set of queens. I pocket queens, scooped it, I made like $600. I stopped playing right away. I'm 2 for 2 on my deal.
Four of it. Check. Check.
How much you got each round? 4 of the deal. Or 2.
That's what I'm doing.
Check. Check.
The bomb pots are
1-3?
Yeah.
So it's no limit.
It's 1-3 hold'em, 1-2 PLO.
When does it switch?
Wow, Stip Lab flopping absolute
every 8 hands.
stones here. He's gonna
70 and
make it 70, it looks like.
I don't want no smoke with you, dog. Try to stab at it.
yeah, so we think we should.
He's
Usually
flopping
what
some
happens
monsters.
is
She
we'll
might have
let them
something to
decide-
do with those
let them
gloves.
decide what game they want to start with. And then we'll ask them what they want to do in terms of what they want to switch. And so we'll tell them, we'll ask them, do you want it to switch every single time the button hits the 1? Because it's like, easiest that way. Or do you want to do it when we draw for the button, wherever the button is? And from like a dealer aspect, the 1's a lot easier because people will forget where the button started. We had a button straddle in the 8 started with a small blind. Fold 9. But obviously it's, we're game for whatever people want to do. Fold 9, 1, $20 in the 2, okay. Let's go 65 in the 3. Call, fold. 65.
Wow. George, Ace Queen suited and Stip Lab cold calling from the gun +2 spot. Very strong. Sean with Ace Jack here looks pretty tempted to call, but doesn't have anything invested
So now that
and could be so dominated easily.
What a group of hands, though. Ace 10, Ace Queen, Jack, Jack, Ace Jack.
Don't think an ace is coming. But we've seen case aces a lot. Nick in a weird spot, ace 10 out of position, kind of hate it, but he's going to gamble a little bit. Try and outflop both these guys.
65. It's about 75.
What's going on, Lucas? How you doing tonight?
Oh, we do.
Flop is Queen 9-4, 2 hearts, so George flops top here. And look at the stare from Renee.
75.
And she's going to snap call. Look at the stare down. Look at the stare
right?
down. I love it. 10. Oh, wow.
What you
Spicy turn
thinking,
card.
youngin?
Open-ended now for Stiplad on that turn card. And George is going to try and check call. He wants to pot control a little bit. Looks like it. Look at all those out. 7 crew outs left in the deck for Renee here. Let's see, 4. I don't know what Stiplad means, so. George has to fade a king, 8, or jack on this river, and he does. Front door flush does get there, though. What a great card to bluff on.
I want to say like 3.
Such a sick card to bluff on, but like, is she just snap calling betting turn with a heart drop? Almost never, right?
Right.
Almost never. Is she capable of bluffing this? Well, yes, we see it right now.
On for him.
It's like such a weird spot. Unfortunately, guys, we can't see reactions. For some reason, the board stays on the flop. Or the camera stays on the flop. That is unfortunate.
Something we will be.
Wow, I think I heard a call. What a call.
Wow.
Well, you George fans in chat there. $1,500 stack it looks like after that one. Sick. That was a fun one. I think both players played that very, very well. Renee reaching into the wallet. Reload chips incoming. I mean, she tried to pull the trigger. A lot of times her jacks are kind of good there versus those random hands, but this time George had the goods.
All right, we got Lindsay coming into the dealer's position. Let's take a look here.
Dealer change. Let's go. See some stats. We've all been eagerly waiting. Here's a VPIP check so far. Stiplad just busted, quote unquote, so she's grayed out. But everybody, wow, pretty good. 57 leading the way from Schmitty. John 46. Your lowest is Mirage at 18. And wins and losses. Like I said, guys, this is not very accurate because we didn't get the first hour, maybe hour and a half of the stream, so it's not that accurate. Like, I think Schmitty's up over G, but that's what it shows for now. This is what the stats you get for the last hour. 331. Yeah, he was pretty priced in the call as well. You're right, Lucas, for sure. Georgia Tech, George.
Mix it both.
You leaving?
No, color up, color up.
No, he ain't leaving.
No, he ain't leaving.
So funny enough, I actually prefer to keep all the red at the table just because I like to build pyramids and castles personally. I get why people want to color up. I just like keeping a lot in front of me. And say for games that aren't on the live stream, you kind of entice people to table change a lot. And wow, look at this Stiplad just gonna cold or limp under the gun, +1. And now find a 3-bet to 200 with everybody calling behind. Kind of love it. Looks like she's so tilted. But she might just collect $83 here. Nick has a gambling look to him. But our ace is so dominated so often versus this type of move, so not bad, not bad. Renee gets actually quite a bit of value out of just limping there.
Yeah, if we had a slightly more advanced setup where we were recording every individual camera as it goes, and we could manually select it, that'd be great. But unfortunately, like we mentioned earlier, being on the 15-minute delay, we never know where it's going to be.
Hey, Miss Kathy, how we doing? Yep, exactly what Mike said. We would love to, especially when it's heads up for long time decisions, we would love to be able to see everybody's reaction.
Yeah, would love to get that split screen going where you can see both players heads up.
But maybe some testing in the future, we could get that going. I know that's been a thought in my mind for a long time. Alright, looks like heads up action 983 smashes Stiff Lads. And here she goes. She likes to go for the check raise a lot. Let's go for the check call a lot.
No, I'm a coffee drinker, bro, but and I
wish I would enjoy coffee and I drank it.
I don't enjoy it. I can.
Well, then what's the point? I guess for most people. Yeah, I just like the taste and flavor of coffee.
Looks like Stiff Lad bet 40. Andrew calls. And then Stiff Lad checks. Paired board. Kind of kills her hand a little bit here. Let's see. Andrew only with 156 behind. Decide to check. Has some chop outs. The deuce could be dirty though. Instead it's going to be a 3, so let's chop up this pot. And Renee going to try and go for it. Looks like a bet of 100. Here we go. Andrew, short buy. I believe it was the only one to short buy really today. Does decide to fold though. Nice move by Stiff Lad.
You said you put your own oatmeal with coffee?
Oh, no.
You like it?
I
I
like
haven't
oatmeal.
tried it, but
You ain't got it.
cause I normally drink it black, but it's gotta be better than like milk or cream.
Yeah, I do. I have to do this.
Coffee is meant to be drinking black. You have to get the full taste of the dirt. Dirt.
Okay, okay.
That'd be fun if you enjoyed it, but
You guys do it all the time.
You ain't out flopping me this time, goddamn. You ain't out flopping me this time.
This is my daily ritual of drinking something that tastes bad.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Add out.
So just slowly, let your barrel. Show Olivia.
No, you're supposed to fold.
Come in for that. Come in for that. Action.
Feels like a cooler.
She has some coolers here.
Get a free ball. I take a cup. Not you, not you.
You don't need to split this time.
You don't need to be involved.
Hardcore Pranny says George fan here. Go George. George having a pretty good night thus far. Just won a big one with a big call versus Stiff Lad there in C4. Wow, what a turn card for Nick as he turns top pair gutter ball plus flush. Like we gotta start building up a pot, and he knows this. Too good of a player not to. We are absolutely scared of nothing. Even if somebody has a straight right now, we're never quote unquote drawing dead.
Last time I came here, it was a 3-bet pot, 5 ways, and it was 9, 5, 3, 2 diamonds, and it was 9s, I had 5s, it was 3-way all in, like 4 jams, it was just, yeah, a wild hand.
You won? Big set?
No, I had middle set. Yeah.
Oh, Schmidt getting the call with 7-8, has only a gutter ball, has 6.
That was on a stream?
It's gonna be a brick queen of clubs. We have enough showdown value to check back if we need, so
Yeah, I
we're
know,
very
I
happy
was
with
like, I
that.
barely even see set of
That's a
it.
tough position.
And it was on a giant board, like, oh, he's going on a diamond. No, exactly. Like, I was like,
Yeah, you last act.
the dude's on a
3-bet with 2
like,
turns.
and
Wow.
I'd be like,
If I raise someone 3-bet, and I miss them.
Alright, best bet heads up, guys. We like to call 5-handed plus. Always best bet heads up because it seems standard.
You got aces.
Players in hands. Queen up. 2 hard board. Turn is gonna be king, so I believe ace queen is the best hand. Shot betting is queen though. He's gonna lose a little bit here. Is the stream ever 9-handed or always 8? It's always 8. Even in the room, it's always 8. But I will say, for our tournaments, final tables, we do run 9-handed for final tables exclusively.
We did not have to.
Wait a minute. He already said he wasn't voting to me, so.
Wow. Looks like check bet 50 and a quick call from Sean there.
Coming back?
Yeah, if you notice when the camera angle's just right, you'll see that there's a spot between Smitty and Stiplet there that's not being utilized. That's we'll use that during the tournament final tables and stuff.
More, sir. All right, Shacktown.
Mirage, pocket sixes, Stiplet now with aces. Flush draw for Stiplet and Smitty. And Mirage for that matter. Queen of Hearts on the river. And Stiplet's going to take it.
We let it go. The Sox aren't doing that great this year, but you'll still have a great hot dog. Except for Costco. I just had one the other day. Thank you. Nice.
Good, man. Good. Good. A lot of good turn.
for him.
Second time.
Thank you.
Then three?
As I said, we do have a couple big games coming up tomorrow and Saturday, 10:25 on Friday, and then a 5:10 on Saturday. I'll be back here with Mike tomorrow, and then I believe it'll be Mike and Adonis on Saturday.
Yeah. Those should be some good games. Looking forward to those. All right, George with the jacks this time. And he's going to go ahead and take it.
Seems like George has been picking up a lot of hands. It's funny because earlier, before the stream ever started, seat 6 there, Smitty, he was like, "Hey man, can I get seat 9? Like I just wanna." He's like, "I like seat 9 for all this," but we do a random draw for just to keep it as fair as possible. So he ended up drawing 6, and it's been pretty good so far for him. I think he's lost a little bit since we started the stream, so maybe we're cursed. But it's still been pretty good for him. And I know Mirage is stuck the most at the moment. But you never really know what you want. That's an interesting comparison there, Paula. It's a funny one. It's actually one of my favorite sounds. I don't know if I'm a sicko because I've been in the business for like 6 years, you know? But I love it.
Blind raise. I'm committed.
Dilly Daddy with a blind raise to 6. I believe Smitty had straddled. Looks like Nick threw in a raise of up to 20, maybe? 15.
Your pot committed, right?
George gonna 4-bet.
Good chance.
Oh, it was straddle raise, so this is technically a 3-bet from George, not a 4-bet. Nick is deep enough to definitely see a flop here with 10-9 suited. We saw 10-9 get aces earlier, and it was George versus
That's why he
Schmitty.
made it 300. His 7 deuces.
And this time they will outflop ace queen again.
That's because he said
Such an interesting board, but heads up, I think it's a mandatory C bet.
you gotta be
C
careful.
bet meaning continuation bet from the pre-flop aggressor, of course. For all my new people tuning in. That's gonna be a 5 of hearts, so very good turn card for Nick. It's an interesting one for George. Could go for a double barrel here, but I don't think it really accomplishes much, so I like the check. And Nick could do multiple things. Could get a little tricky with it, or it could just try and bet. Get some values out of like 9s or 8s.
4 to go.
Or ace highs in this case.
Alright, does get the call.
Wow,
Ooh.
top vote is pretty good. And now it's going to make ace high pretty hard to fold in this scenario. Folded a river. It's an interesting river card. George says, "Are you going to bet that?" George seems like a very solid player to me at first glance.
black iced coffee? A black iced coffee? Damn, that's the first one. A black iced coffee? That's crazy. That's gnarly, dog. I understand the black ice.
Sorry, I drink coffee.
You like to drink?
No, I'm a coffee drinker, bro, but
I like a milk.
I wish I would enjoy coffee if I drank it.
I don't enjoy it.
I can.
Well, then what's the point?
The point of coffee is to get the spice of coffee.
I guess for most people.
I want to enjoy something.
Yeah, I just like the taste and flavor of coffee. Caffeine is
Coffee with any amount of sugar.
You are on fire.
Hey, man.
You just torpedoed him.
Trying to play, man. Trying to play, man. You know, chair.
I don't like pork.
Shoot in the chair, you know.
I wish I had like that much resilience.
You must have your mama watching.
Nah, she don't even know I be playing football.
Keep it up. I need to read your book. What chapter was that? What do you have?
I mean, I don't have.
I like almond milk, but I'm allergic to almond.
I like the sound of hooves hitting the racer. Yeah, that's a very satisfying one as well. No worries, I understand. Glad you corrected it at least. Wow, Schmitty flopping the joint and Sean flopping a gutter ball. Double gutter? Nope, just one gutter. Wow, what an interesting spot to go for a check raise.
You like it? I haven't tried it, but
You ain't got a piece.
I
I guess we were scared of a flush draw, but
it's gotta be better than like milk.
so you don't charge for that. And these two have been battling all night, so makes sense.
Black and black. You have to get the full taste of the dirt. Like dirt water.
That'd be fine if you enjoyed it, but
Sir. I was like, you ain't out flopping me this time, goddamn. You ain't out flopping me this time.
This is my daily ritual of drinking something that tastes bad.
Add out again.
Exploded, you know. Should have just exploded you. Let you barrel.
Just
To
fold it.
Olivia.
No, you're supposed to fold.
Come here for that.
Run all in.
Come here for that. Want to create a little action?
Let's get like a cooler or something.
alright, I'm ready to wait on the river.
You have some coolers here?
Let's get a pre-flop all in. Aces versus kings.
Nah, I had enough of that.
Not you,
last
not
year.
you.
Oh,
You don't
I
need
get
to-
a split this time?
You don't need to be involved in
I
that.
can't be on the winning end.
You do not need to be involved in that. I don't want to be involved in that. There was a stream a few weeks ago. One of the, like in the first orbit, I had aces.
Wow, 754 on the flop, stippled with an immediate two pair.
It was over $1,000 pot, and the queen came out.
Want to make pot, boy.
It was all in.
Call it, don't you love spell check?
Last time I came
Or
here was a
text,
plays,
talk to text or whatever it is.
And it was nines, I had fives, it was threes, three-way all in, like four jams. It was, yeah, a wild hand.
You won?
3 sets?
No, I had middle set. Yeah. Set,
Oh, I thought you
set,
had top set.
No,
Who
no,
folded
middle
on the
set.
flop? Anybody fold on the
It would
flop?
have been great to have nines on that.
That was on a stream?
No, no,
If
no.
I last to act with bottom set facing a
I've
bed,
never had
four
that
bed,
happen.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I barely even see set of
that's a
that.
tough
And
position.
it was on a draw heavy board. I was like, surely someone has diamonds.
Here's who it is.
Someone bets and then
No,
someone
exactly.
bets.
Like, I was like,
Yeah, you last to act.
but the dude don't.
I'm three bet with two
So I
pairs
jammed,
on the
guy
flop,
behind me
so
jammed. I was like, oh.
I wouldn't fold this hand. Now someone, if I raise, someone three bets and then someone four bets.
200? boy. Oh, shit, I ain't.
Yeah, well,
You got aces?
that sucks.
How much you got? How much is it?
All in 134.
Yeah, got you cooler right here.
Ace king versus king.
Let's see.
Cooler right here.
One time, one time.
You win.
I don't cooler just yet.
Still cool.
At queens.
Man, I wish it was. How you fold that though?
just
Oh, I
He
was
did
saying,
not.
yeah. Wait a minute.
joking.
Wait a minute.
He did not have
Wait a minute.
I believe him.
Thank you.
You already said he wasn't folding to me, so
There's a button. Okay. Yeah, I see
can't
raised.
believe the whole queen ordeal.
Oh no, blood spilled on the felt, and you're getting stacked by Schmitty.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Re-rizzle.
We have a button straddle.
Oh, it's on me. It's button straddle.
it. 40 more, sir.
Anyone else get a green cocktail?
All right, Chi-Town.
I check you.
Big, big hand for Sean. Pair plus flush draw.
You let it go. The Sox aren't doing that great this year. You'll still have a great hot dog. Except for Costco. I just had one the other day.
I feel like really good.
Thank you. Nice hand.
Could have been a good, a lot of good turn cards.
Thank you.
I had bottom set.
Well, at least you hit your set.
Yeah. I put you on 10. Set 10.
I need a second.
Head 12.
I'm gonna hit a 7 so on.
does call.
Queen 6-8 looks like 10-9 has the best equity. Double gutter. That was not it. $150 from Schmitty. Picking up trip 6s on the turn. Probably gonna take this one down. Nick gonna float for a river though. There. It's double gutter, not too bad. So it's gonna be a boat for Schmitty. Rich get richer.
I can cast a spell.
Nice hand from Schmitty there.
Yeah, how good, man.
Yeah, Smitty does seem to be doing okay for himself in that spot.
Yeah,
That's
no
why he made it
complaints for
300.
sure.
His 7 deuce was no good.
Damn high.
That's because he said you
He trying to bust me, ain't he? Trying to
He did try to bust your head.
Oh, you gotta be careful with Shot Town.
snap call. Snap call. Little bit of snap call.
Got a bunch on 'em. Fold in 3. 4 to go. Ball 4. 15 and 6. Fold 70. 45 in the 9. Fold 1.
45, 3-bet, ace queen. Nick with ace jack suited, definitely good enough to see that.
And call in 6. Alright. Heads up.
Good.
Second. 60. Call. 200 and a 6.
Wow, Schmitty flopping top 2 here. Gonna check raise again to 200. call. Nick goes for it, and he is running a real badly as Schmitty is going to stack him. Wow.
You are on fire.
Hey, man.
You just torpedoed him.
Come to play, man. Come to play, man. You know, chicken the chair.
Shit in a
Chicken
chair.
the chair, you know. Chicken the chair.
Schmitty cannot lose now, unfortunately for Nick. Got stacked there.
Nah, she don't even know I be playing poker, man.
Better keep it out.
Playing what? You about to call me crazy.
I need to read
You're
your
my
book.
big blind right here, brother.
What
Big
chapter
blind
was
five.
that one?
And 562.
I mean, I don't have a book, but I read a shit ton of books. You know what I'm saying? I can recommend you a book to read, but you don't need it.
I do need a book.
All the times you've been riding marine equipment, you don't need it.
What did you do?
You don't need it.
Go 15 and the 8. Fold in the 9.
I do have a
15 to go.
You don't need it.
Let's go to 40. In the 1. Fold 2, 3. $40.
Us.
Call on 4. Call 6. And call. Just let you know, brother, you still got 12 right here. No, well, I'm behind you on the rail. Yeah. Oh, 16, sorry. We got 4 of you. Check it. Check it. Check. And around we go. We got 4 of you. $75. 4. Call 6. Call in the 8. Fold.
All right, Smitty with the set of queens looking real good. Bet 300. Dilly Daddy with a pair of queens.
Lindsay, can you bring me a new deck?
Dude, Schmitty cannot miss. He was just at 600 like 5 hands ago. That's absurd and gets paid off by it from Deli Daddy. Holy. Is $300 ever a bluff, guys? Wow. What's up, Lionel? How we doing? Good to see you. Wow, Schmitty on an absolute tear there.
Yeah.
Smitty
brought that deck.
Yeah,
that's why I got switched.
No, Nicole's gonna bite out of his card. It ended up working, so.
Yeah, I ain't want to play for stacks free flop. I'm like, I got ace
Corner.
16 and I'm screwed.
Boy, it's well done a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't kid when we say that these cards are fragile.
Very fragile. They do break quite easily, unfortunately. And they are quite expensive.
How do you get paid off there? That's so lucky.
How do you get paid off there? That's his image.
Because no one can have anything. I had pocket nines. Thought maybe no one was betting. I
What,
thought that
5, 6,
might
5,
be good.
6, about the only thing that really,
Yeah,
you know
just
what I'm
5,
saying?
6.
Who range is that? Free, you know, so.
You.
Hopefully I was outranged.
Yes.
Right. So, you know,
thought
that's
you
my
had it.
range. Ain't nobody else's range, so.
But when he called, I was like, oh, he doesn't have it. He might have
I'm not even gonna
maybe
show.
7, 8.
And folks, if this is your first time joining us on the stream, we invite you to hit that thumbs up button and also maybe give us a click on the subscribe and the notification bell so that you know when we go live. We will be live tomorrow and Saturday as well
Fold in 2.
with a couple of bigger games.
15 in the 3. Call 4. Fold 6.
All right, Pete folds, I'm in.
Call in the 7. Fold in the 8.
Alright, Schmitty finally taking a break and gonna let somebody else win. That's an insane run. 600, about 2,700, sheesh. And the ladies are hot, but they were just talking about 6'5", guys, and George flops a monster.
Let's go, scientists.
Call.
I know.
Just gonna call, heart draw.
What do you
out
have
there.
first?
I like it.
We have a lover's quarrel.
There's gonna be king of hearts, so that's gonna slow down some action. Front door flush gets there, and deuce on Zariba. George should definitely think that his hand is best here.
70.
He's gonna bet 70. Size is pretty big, so I don't think George could really raise. But given
But does he call with 3 hearts on the board?
yeah, I think a call is definitely gonna happen, but it's a question if it's gonna be a raise, and that's what it is. Wow, 200. No, Sean has been getting out of line, playing a lot of these not great hands.
You're a little aggressive, aren't you?
But we like it. Playing his opponent. A lot of players play the cards. George is playing his opponents. I like it a lot. Sean, get away from this. We're chopping up a lot of different queens, but you do lose a lot of heart combos. You lose to those random ace 5, 5, 6 hands, 4, 5 hands.
That might go get in the way. For the stream, huh? Get 500 in green.
See what you got at 800 in green right there?
I'll give you some red if you want some.
Call the flop. Check the turn. Let me
Sean,
donkey.
yep. Sean is replaying the hand in his head. Sean not running so good right now.
It doesn't make sense. How comfortable do you feel right now? Feel like you're going to Mars, Space Jam?
Sean asking how comfortable he is. Darn it. Wish the camera angle would go back.
See, I have a queen. I don't think you hit the king.
This is true. George didn't raise pre. Could definitely have king, queen, ace, queen. It's not impossible. Hard for him to have a 5 raise pre. Sean, I think, is talking himself into a call. Oh,
Show one time.
nope, he did fold.
Good fold, Sean.
Great
Ball
fold,
Space
Sean.
Camp. I'm going to boot your ass to Uranus.
No bluff there,
That'll be
Sean.
no
Good fold.
Of course, it's all banter.
I gotta let you get one back. Throw me off the chop there.
Fold 9. Fold 1, 2. 2 to go. $10 from 3. Fold 4. Call 6.
Space Camp did that?
Space Camp did that.
You want your revenge, huh?
How do you feel about this new nickname?
Can fold. Space.
It's better than Space Cadet, I guess.
Alright, we got 3 of you. Check. 15. Call.
Wow, George running very, very good here. Schmitty turning trips, but unfortunately, just with the 3. Got a 50 here. Schmitty can't go too crazy. You're just going to call. GC4, says yeah, George. Yeah, George might be looking to collect a little bit more. Although there are some chopping outs. And a 3 would be pretty detrimental to George. Sean was open-ended. Did not love that turn card one bit. And the river's going to be an 8 of clubs. So George versus Schmitty, trips versus trips. How does this play out? These two guys have been playing very, very solid. Obviously getting hands is makes it a lot easier. Bet of 125. It's a pot of 180 or so. Like the sizing. And yep, Schmitty doesn't go too crazy. Just calls, knows he can be beat.
That's why I'm like, don't be aggressive. Like, you lose to every fucking ace right here. Good hand. Good hand. I'm like, you lose to every ace. You cannot be aggressive right here.
Yeah, your hand is just a bluff catcher really at that point. So I'm glad Schmitty doesn't go crazy. It is annoying to lose 125 on river bet, but could be a lot worse for a lot of people. People overplay it in those spots too often. See, Breezy says, man, I can't believe the bad beat got hit when I wasn't there. I know, got hit at 136K. Tim Patrick was the dealer, so good for Tim. Hope he did well. Hope those players are good people. I know got hit in 2-2 land, I think last Friday or last Saturday because I wasn't back here. Last Saturday.
It is a straddle.
Would have been sweet to be part of that. Any table share or, you know, the good or bad end. Would love to be a part of that 136K. But, you know, the bad beat will rebuild. It'll be up there in no time, I'm sure. GT George doing the math. That boy's smart. Very poised.
20 bucks.
Especially for his age. But, like I said, it does help when you're catching cards as well. Like, we see George and Schmitty in all the pots, it seems like.
2 is absent, straddle in the 8. 2 is back. We're still straddling the 8 though.
You know what you're supposed to do when you're confused?
That's not for sure.
What?
Oh,
I would have called him all day, but you were in there too.
20 ain't good enough, ain't it? You had to have some kind of showdown value, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, if you had ace high, you break them, you know. Hey, showdown value, bottom fair, you know, ace high.
Straddle right here, button straddle.
I feel like a decent call.
All in the 9. Let's go 20 bucks in the 1. Call 2. Call 3, 4. What a piece. Call 6. Raise to 60. 87. 60. Fold. Fold. All in the 1.
Looks like Andrew's all in for his remaining like 150 or so. Not too sure on the hands or the action. Well, it's way more than 150, my fault. Action has been very, very good at this table. A lot of 3 bets, a lot of 4 bets, a lot of 5 bets even.
60 grand. Fold in 2. Fold in 6.
Looks like it goes to Sean, who decided the 3 bet pre and is going to fold around. So Andrew going to pick up a nice pot there. Looks like it was raised to 28 call and then a raise to 60.
But yeah, button is good. In the middle. I wanted to keep those cards. I wanted them the next hand too. 2-7 game on. This one
Oh,
right here.
now the
Button right
Bulldog
here.
go again. George. Open up the Jack 10 suited, one of my favorite hands personally.
Call 4, fold 6, fold 7. Call 8. 10 to go.
Lots of customers.
Call 9. Fold 1. $10. Call in D2. Alright, we got 6 of you.
There's 6 players. Flop comes queen 8-4, 2 diamonds. Nobody with diamonds in their hand. What is in the lead? Easiest way is just follow the equity. Stiplad has the best hand with the queen. Ace on the ace of diamonds on turn is going to be an action killer for everybody. Checking around, and river's going to be an ace of clubs. So somehow queen 7 is going to be good here. It's like first to bet wins.
70. What school start on? 14. 14? Yeah, so you got some time to move in, chill a little bit.
Do you have like a week where they do something for freshmen?
I honestly don't even know, if I'm being honest with you.
Is that tech? Like,
What was your
they have,
question?
if, like at tech, they do 7 days straight of just like random events for freshmen. Like,
Oh,
all day,
okay.
every day.
I bet they do. I probably won't
Call
show up.
15
Yeah,
or
fair enough.
Most of them are pretty bad. Anyway.
I bet.
One was like silent disco. I'm like, who's going
Yeah,
to
we,
this?
dude, we had a silent disco at our orientation.
Oh,
I didn't
God
even
awful.
consider going. Oh, what? Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. 15 to go.
Say silent disco?
Yeah.
What is that?
So you wear headphones and it plays music, but out loud there's no music. So
75.
pretty
too.
weird.
It sounds kind of like.
It's a big party with no music.
No, exactly. So when you walk up, it's just like, what are all these people doing? Like, I don't know.
It's
It's
an
a terrible
awkward scene,
concept.
not gonna lie. It's mostly because, like, you know, when you go to the club, like, you can't have a conversation kind of thing.
Okay.
With
Well, I
this,
guess that's like the
Yeah.
reason why. I
can
guess
you have
that
a
doesn't make
conversation
sense.
with headphones on?
Here we go.
I mean, you take
Nick
the
finding
headphones
ace
out.
king suited out of the small blind in a 3-bet. 5x. I do like the sizes. Sean gonna give him action and call and Mirage out of there. Heads up, ace king suited versus 8-8. This is like a classic race.
Yeah.
Can't get a noise complaint, obviously.
SPR getting very shallow as wow. Nick running so bad. Lucky that Sean doesn't have much behind, but still very annoying spot because you have to call in a. Gonna have to be calling off and all in so often, given the stack size. Sean has a good turn of events here.
Like, I've gone a couple times, like, to bars out here and do it, but, like, without alcohol, like, I can do this at home.
70s, we needed noise.
How do we play this? I don't think there's a perfect or imperfect way. Either or seem more than fine to me. As SPR gets so shallow, 300 in the middle, and now, wow. Trip 6 is on the board, so Nick just never ever folding, just has to rip it. Nick drawing dead to a 6. Yeah, Nick running really bad. Sean finds a much needed double up.
Nice
Get back to starting stack.
Not the best turn, but not worried, really.
One hand, right? Pretty sure I pulled a 6. 6 is for the aces, don't even.
I know how you feel, man.
Huh?
I know how you feel.
You're in.
No, I mean, just a couple of them just been a little rough on you.
That's not pretty. Straddle 6.
So I had training for this stream. My queen, she beat me every day. told me I had to toughen up.
Is she gonna be happy with your performance so far, you think?
Not one bit.
Get another beating.
You still got time to get another beat. Straddle, 4 to go. I thought you were the one that did the beating. The roles reversed?
All day. All day.
Alright. Roll 7, 8, 9. 4 to go. Does he straddle? Fold 1. 20 bucks. 7 to 2. Roll 3. Roll 4.
Slap you pay it out.
There we go. Now Nick finding kings here. Looks like he's tilt raising. Make it 20 to go. Schmitty with the mystery hand. Up comes Jack 5, 6, 2 clubs.
25.
No club in Nick's hand, so mandatory bet, especially versus Schmitty.
Shit.
Call turn is going to be 4 diamonds. Not our favorite card up our Nick. We know Schmitty's range is quite wide,
75.
but he's going to take this one down. Did look like Nick topped off to 500 or so.
8 and 9 are both missing.
You still got a long way to go there.
How late do these usually go?
Huh?
How late do the streams normally go?
They go 5 hours.
It's not gonna live.
No, I want to see yours so I know what to do.
You know what to do already.
I haven't read your book yet.
Are we
I
gonna
haven't wrote
be
one.
ending late since we have the stream on, or is it? That I got no idea. I just kind of go until they tell me to stop putting on cards. Fold 7, fold 1, 2. Fold 3, drop it.
Yeah.
See, I feel like looking is like a reverse for your roll because you can only feel bad. If you have like 7 dudes, you're like, oh, whatever. But if you have a good hand, you're just like, oh. What's the minimum here?
Deuces full.
There is no minimum.
Deuces full is the minimum.
But they've given it to a flush before.
Yeah, that,
If
but they do
nothing
that
hits-
if nothing hits within like the last 5 minutes, it goes.
Yeah.
That's
They'll go to
crazy. That'd be
flushes.
gnarly.
But I mean, for right now, the
Yeah,
room
they'll
is
only
deuces
put
full.
a vote.
Straddle on the 8, 4 to go. Aces, 4, 9s. Fold 1. 15 to 2. Dang it. Fold 3, 4, call 6, call 7, 15. And call 8. Alright, we got 4 of them.
Shit.
Check, check. $20 bucks.
Dilly Daddy flopping 2 pair.
Raise $80, 7 6. What's up? 80 to go.
All right, Smitty looking at a gut shot for the straight.
Call on the 8.
So is Nick, for that matter. By the way, I don't know who was clicking the little heart icon at the bottom of chat earlier, but I did see it, and thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right, 2 clubs on the turn. Smitty's going to check it over to Deli Daddy, who is going to bet 100. And Smitty's going to go ahead and let it go.
Button is you. Alright, well, that's my time. You guys got Lindsay come back in and take it over. Good luck.
All right, you heard Jacob saying so just then. We got Lindsay coming back into the dealer's box. Let's take a look at the stats. Now, keep in mind, they might be just a little bit off, considering that we missed the first part of the game tonight. Right now, Smitty at 60%. Sean just behind him at 47, almost 50%. Andrew maintaining that 18% mark. So everybody doing pretty well as far as VPIP goes. What the stats are showing us right now is Smitty is up, and that's easy to believe considering the little run he's had over the last 30 minutes or so. George right behind him at 1,100, and stuck the most right now, according to this, is Nick, down almost 1,000. All right, Andrew with the initial raise. Nick 3-betting to 35. Looks like Andrew is going to call. Sorry, he is going to raise. And gets the call from Nick. I Jack 10-5 on the flop. Nick now with a pair of 5s. Check, check, 2 of diamonds. Andrew bets 150. All right. Gets Nick to give it up. Andrew was looking at that gut shot. For those of y'all who enjoy the tournament life, keep in mind that we do have the Summer Swing Series coming up starting next weekend at our St. Augustine. Oh, is it St. Augustine or Orange Park? Let me see here. At Orange Park, yeah, next weekend at our Orange Park location, it's a 100K guarantee. The buy-in is 200. The weekend following that will be at our St. Augustine location with a 150K guarantee. And then finally at the end of the month here at our Jacksonville location with a 300K guarantee.
Alright, cooler. Let's do it. I don't care which side of it I'm on.
Just want one.
Even if I'm
Just
not
want
partying,
blood.
That's fair.
let's get something.
Alright, we gotta wake this up.
Let him be part of the pool.
No, I want to be the winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Rocket Man. He's got all
I
the
just
money.
didn't want to talk.
Oh, you're screwed now, guys and ladies. He's
Head avenue in, drill set.
This is such a cool. Look at that.
We'll try again. We'll try again.
The bulldog takes it down.
I gotta get the red and black shit.
like
You got priority. So I'll
You
take
can
it.
do it. You can do it.
Wow. Suddenly everybody's trying.
Every now and then.
Every now and then, it has to be every hand.
Man, you gotta create some action, you know, you gotta create some action.
Yeah, your VPIP was getting low.
That last stream we were playing, everybody, there was a straddle everyone.
Just about, not, but almost.
Can we
Yeah,
see the
7-card
VPIP
flush was
graphic?
not
Can you bring the
straddle.
VPIP up? Can you?
What do you think you're at?
I gotta be over 50. Under 50?
That's again.
Oh, see?
Super tight.
What am I at?
Right, I have no idea why we're still on the flop cam, but it looks like we got a raised 15 from Smitty there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even hear it.
I gotta get that up, but
Hey, see, everybody's playing way too tight.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, hers would have been even lower for some.
no way.
Come on,
I
come on,
ran in
let's get up to-
your full house.
Let's get up to
for
30.
an hour.
Let's get up to 30.
Okay, I'm trying.
Gotta get up to 50.
But what am I gonna do? I think 45, yeah.
I gotta get up to 50 at least.
Yeah, you're slacking. I tell you what you have in your hand right now, and I'll tell you what to do.
All right, 3 players, 147 in the pot.
Oh, you guys are screwed right now. Go ahead. You better go big.
Quite that. Gotta build it up.
Smitty looking at a potential straight. What's that turn? He gets a pair of 4s and a flush draw.
Check.
Ace on the river. I'll give Smitty 2 pair, aces and 4s.
Good luck.
Almost looked you up.
However,
Almost looked you up, bro. Almost
Dilly
looked you
Daddy
up.
bet it and got the fold from Smitty.
Pair of phones would have been good. Pair of phones would have been good. Take a loose call one time. Look good for the
Yeah, you're playing
stream.
tight as fuck now, man.
Yeah, you are. What are you doing, Smitty? You locking it up now?
You got a pair of 4s?
I just got smacked with the cooler with the trip aces.
That was like in 1982. Come on, move forward. Stay in
That
the
was
front.
like 20 minutes ago.
Same thing.
I was supposed to make that call, so I was supposed to,
All day.
You had 2 pairs.
I was supposed to call you right there. Terrible thing.
Does a straddle count towards your VPIP?
You should.
I feel like it should too.
Sponsor. Maybe. Oh god, it's just us?
It's just the two of us.
Should I pay you off if you flop it?
Yes. You want to be Dr. Evil or Mini Me?
I don't know, bro.
You don't know Austin Powers.
I never watched it.
Oh man, Dilly Daddy, you gotta watch Austin Powers.
You get the 5-2. What's your ticket for your card?
Check.
Oh, we don't have 5-3.
All right, Sean now looking at 2 pair. My apologies, now looking at a boat.
Straight.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
And he's excited about being on that
Yeah,
boat.
I called that with 2-4, by the way.
Damn, call the key.
Oh, I had 5 3.
I guess.
Well, I'm not even going to talk about that one.
What a beauty.
I had you with 2
Thank
pair,
you.
right? I thought so. You didn't have a straight, right? y'all waking up to Panda. Really never seen Austin Powers.
I've just never watched it. I don't know.
It's so un-American. No, you're not. Are you?
That explains it.
That doesn't say a lot. Where are you from?
Armenia.
Huh?
Armenia.
That's a country?
It's my country.
Where is that, like, geographically?
We're in the Middle East.
Okay.
We're not a Middle Eastern country.
Oh, I thought that was near like Bosnia.
It's near like Turkey, Russia, Iran.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Are you friends with Georgia?
We are friends with Georgia. That's our only friend in that area, actually.
Fun fact, I did not know that Georgia was an actual country until Russia invaded Georgia. And I was like, wait, when did Russia get to the U.S.?
Georgia is our only friend up there.
Holy smokes.
And it's funny because they're north of Armenia. And
Austin Powers came out in 1997. Yeah, we got a lot of youngins for sure. I can't talk. I was born in 95, so.
Yeah, I came to America when I was like 3.
Sean was asking if Dilly Daddy wanted to be Dr. Evil or Mini-Me, and he goes, I don't know what that means.
Oh no. Don't know the classics. So many young guns. Yeah, they seem pretty solid.
Not really a word specifically.
It's good to get in early, learn and develop,
Something towards that same.
or crash and burn.
Escanavci?
Escanlavci.
Escanlavci. Look at that, I'm multilingual now. Escanlavci.
Were you born there?
Yeah.
Nice. Why did you come over?
I was like 3.
Did you come like straight to Miami, or did you move there later?
Seattle. And then
Opposite corners.
Damn.
literally, yeah. You go from
That's
Seattle
about
to
as far as you can get.
Yeah, for real. That's like.
Oh, did you move because your parents, not like because of you?
because of my dad.
Okay.
He's a physicist, actually.
Oh, really?
Got a job in Seattle and I got a job in Miami. In FIU.
Oh, congratulations. That's where all my friends go. That's about everyone. How did you end up? Did you start at Delhi, or is that where you work now?
I'm a
Sean with the aces this time.
Cool. How do you get into that?
Long story. A lot of social
All
media.
hearts on the board. Nobody has hearts in their hand.
Social media, restaurant, social media business.
You would have lost, man. If I was in the hand, you would have lost. I would have run into
So one
somehow.
time you don't repop it on a list.
Ah, that's frustrating for Sean there. Picks up aces finally, and nobody has a darn thing.
What is the word I'm trying to say? Relatively tight range.
Well, you use a way. I'm from Southwest Florida. That's a lot of syllables, right?
Yeah, I gotta go with the stars sometimes. You're on the stream, you know.
Now the Navy didn't teach you that word. I know.
I learned that one out the Navy.
You got that at DeBryUniversity.com, didn't you?
No, not that college.
University.
They don't even have it in a word for an Iranian or Armenian for that word.
Sean, you're gonna be the big man.
Am I small or big? I mean. Oh, okay. Seven days right there.
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
we shall see. We'll see later.
It was a decent, not great. Not like aces that everybody just limps the one time on the street. Especially Rocket Man over there.
Rocket
Man.
Man.
You're gonna make it 100. Y'all are too good for me.
We'll play more clocks tomorrow.
I need to look at the tube view.
And Nick with Queen 10 raises to 15. Stiplets in on Ace King suited. Raise.
Nick getting real tired of getting 3-bet tonight. Obviously has a pretty marginal hand here.
I didn't have as good a hand.
Fold around to him, it looks
I
like.
had an ace that hand, though.
And fold around quickly. Stiplad has been putting in the 3-bets, 4-bets a lot. I always say to be a pretty good player, you got to 3-bet and 4-bet more often than your usual limping. It's okay to raise fold as well. Took me a long time to realize that one.
You have a pair?
Me? No, I haven't had a pair. Matter of fact, these have been so bad that I don't even have a pair of socks. My queen, we got a whole little basket that the socks go in.
So I don't even have a pair of socks.
And then the aces?
It was a little boat.
Okay.
It wasn't like I was in Miami on a big boat.
What about the 2-4 bet against Ace King?
Why they gotta bring
Hey,
facts
hold up, we
into
don't
it?
need you right now.
Doesn't make sense to me. Can't win if you fold. Exactly, Kenny. What up, Kenny? How we doing?
All right, Dilly Daddy with Ace Queen. Gonna raise it up to 190.
No, you can keep your beat where it's at.
Deli Daddy. Gonna 3-bets and 90 with Ace Queen O. Mirage putting in a 4-bet. Is that what I see? Ace 3 suited. I love it. I love it. It's going all right, Kenny. No complaints here. Makes it 205. Kind of a small 4-bet, but looks very strong. Wow, Mirage been in the lab, huh? The 4-betting Ace 3 suited. Now, what does Deli Daddy do?
205?
His peanut butter card protector on top of his chip castle.
Is that what it is? A jar of peanut butter?
That it is. He has a few of them. Crunchy, smooth, and something else.
What do they say?
That's funny.
Yeah, very, very funny. He's going to be putting in a call in both players with a very shallow SPR. And somehow Mirage does outflop Deli Daddy with that 3. I feel like that all-in move was going no matter what happened on the flop. No matter what came out.
The Mirage goes all in.
Very sick move regardless. And Deli Daddy has about 300, not 230. So maybe a little bit more to think about. Wow. What a sick move by Mirage. Has had the lowest VPIP this whole stream, but I think around 18 to 20%. And is using her image very, very well at the moment.
And does get the fold.
Wow, does get the fold. Show the 3. Beautiful.
You had ace 3. You had ace 3 right there. You had
It's
ace
only
3.
ace 3.
I didn't have a pair.
It's only ace 3 suited. Very nice.
I thought you were doing what I was planning on doing, and then I was like, no, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna try it.
Like your style.
Had the perfect hand to it. It's 3 cents.
I didn't.
I had a pair of sixes.
Button straddle.
All right, quick win for Stiplet there.
Yeah, I don't know, Kenny. I don't know the game plan. Just come back over here, Kenny. Come on. You know, seat open for you always. I mean, game's been pretty active. Game has been good. Don't know what we were thinking by just folding. I thought we were definitely seeing all 5 cards on that hand. But I know nothing. Place where there's 100x pre-flop raise. Yep, love it. Call also with ace queen versus ace 3.
Hey, who's doing the commentary? Who's doing the commentary? Who's doing the commentary?
Ken says, not the stream, you know better. Tuning in to watch Lindsay.
I have a really bad hand.
All right, Mirage with 8s. So I'm betting 125. Is Mirage going to call?
Great call.
I have an 8.
You're good.
All right, Mirage does call and gets to 5.
It's like you could be bluffing with like a queen of diamonds. Here. I didn't think you had it. Only needed to change for one person. You have it. I might have threw it too far, I'm sorry. Thank you.
I wish I could pay.
Heads up.
Oh, I don't know who folded that 3. I just happened to see that. I was about to call out a pair of trays and saw that the hand folded.
Seven.
All right, both had 7s, but Nick had the ace.
Oh, you're good.
Let you shut up. You haven't booked a win since COVID.
I feel like I should be wearing
and Mirage both now with a pair. Smitty with the better pair. Mirage bets 25. Smitty does call. Wow. Ace on the river. Are you getting the rerun?
We got 3 blinds out.
No, we straddled it. We straddled it. Somebody straddled it. No, we straddled you though.
I'm gonna let Rocket Man do it.
You asked, I delivered.
Fun fact, King Jack offsuit is only the 31st best starting hand. Really? What does the book say is the best starting hand? Which is different, of course, than your favorite starting hand. I'm curious. I've never seen the statistics on that. All right, Smitty with a raise to 25. Sean calls, and Andrew was thinking about it with ace queen offsuit. All 3 players with an ace in their hand. Andrew 3 bets to 80.
Easy decision.
Nick and George say no, thank you. Sean's going to go ahead and fold his ace-9 offsuit. Going to be 2 players heads up. Ace-5 offsuit versus ace-queen offsuit.
Check.
Queen on the flop. 7 deuce for sure. Offsuit, of course. That's what I told Adonis was my favorite hand. Just to be, what's the word when you're just being annoying, basically. Aces and kings with the queen.
Good job, Bulldog. SEC. Hit me.
Yep, chop chop.
I'll chop that shit.
Queen on the board will play as the kicker.
Man.
Oh my god.
That was underwhelming.
All right, and as he's taken off her microphone, I'm guessing that means Jacob is going to come back into the box for the next 30 minutes. Let's take a look at some stats here. All right, Smitty still at the top of the VPIP board, 56%, coming down just a little bit, but not much. Sean holding steady right around that 50% mark. Andrew still at 18%. Mirage J still around 24. So everybody pretty much staying where they've been.
Jumped out my body.
Keeping true to their game there. Smitty's still up 1,500. George up 1,100. Mirage up 500-ish. Nick still down a little bit, right around 1K.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. I wanted to do it. I'll play it. I'll play it.
No, it was my fault. Oh, we get it.
We still got a little ways to go in the stream, and we've seen some comebacks. Be interesting to see here.
8 of diamonds. Fold 3, call 4, fold 6, fold 7. You like that one either? Get 6, 7, and
I would rather have kept the 8 of diamonds.
Alrighty. We got 3 of it.
Just check GTO 7 Deuce, not a computer favorite. Imagine that.
Let's go $20. Fold. Check. 25.
Staple at 78% equity with her 2 pair, 8s and 6s with an ace. Bets 25 and does get the fold from the other players.
What's Dad got to say so far?
I think he face palmed at one point. You know, the usual.
Yeah, why not?
The usual when he sees me play poker.
Let any parent that sees that.
Yeah.
You can play poker.
No, actually, he encourages it.
15
He's
in the night,
terrible
fold 1, 2. Let's go 45 in the 3. Fold 4, 6, 7. 45. Fold 8.
Yeah. Yeah. But too far on the drive for him.
Quick pot for George there.
He also owner Haven?
No, he's in Palm Harbor. So, west, it's also west of Tampa.
Can we get some paper towels?
Yeah.
Should I just grab from the... I can do that.
But he came with me that week because he was staying with me while my mom was on vacation.
2 and 4 are gone. Ooh, where'd she go?
Michigan.
Michigan. Go
I
figure.
see. What part?
Hold on.
She's got brothers and sisters
Standing on
scattered
three.
all over there, but she was staying in
Call 6.
Walled Lake.
Fold 8.
Where's that at?
It's like less than an hour from Detroit.
Okay.
Alright, we got 3 of it.
I couldn't tell you much more.
10. Call.
He's watching and letting me know if I made a bad fold for sure.
3 of it. Check. Check. 30.
Sean picking up a little gutter ball here. Kenny, I guarantee if you come back, you're going to win now. Oh, wow, Smitty going to call with the 4s? Not believing Sean quite yet.
Check. What do we got?
Let's go check quickly, and Sean's just like, ace high, maybe I have some showdown value here. Would have loved to blast that river, but Smitty gonna continue winning. Building up the pile of bread chips.
So my 2
Yeah, doing pretty well for himself tonight.
Nick, give me my big one, brother. Maybe not. I see my 1-2 right now.
Is there a third man walking on the stream table?
There is, but
So do you know what the, statistically speaking, the best opening hand is?
It's happened many times.
Aces?
Is it?
Yeah, I'd say aces, kings. Ace king suited.
It's happened many times, and then call line.
PLO, it's a little bit different,
When we actually do pick them up.
but it's hard to range hands as like best versus worst. But yeah, ace is theoretically the best hand you could have pre-flop,
It's
right?
like, I don't want to see, you know, a 5-handed straight.
But you get in the mix where you like start opening Jack 10 suited, 5, 6, 7, 8 suited, stuff like that. Then they could be a lot more fun. But statistically, aces is the best. Even if everybody in chat says that their aces get cracked.
I was going to say, I've seen them cracked so many times on the stream here.
Yeah, people do tend to overplay aces. It's hard to fold it, right? It really is. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I've never not folded it. But once people stop getting married to the hand, they become much better players. Here we go. Looks like Andrew opened up to 15. Nick 3-bet to 50 with jacks. And we're letting the action tracker get caught back up. Does look like Sean is still in there in seat 7, 6-5 suited.
75.
Looks like a bet of 75 on the flop. Not sure what the flop is yet. 9, 6, 4, 2 diamonds. Nick C betting 75 here. Keeping all the ranges in. Like 8, 9, 7, 8. Even ace 9 suited might call here. So it looks like it went bet 75. Sean calls, and it is on Andrew right now. Wow, what a turn card. Dirty, dirty bird. 6 and just a rip and a snap call, and you
I didn't
hear
gonna
it.
say,
Wow.
but she got rockets.
Yeah, Nick ran real bad.
Hold on,
What
Mark.
a dirty turn card.
Ouch.
Wow. Brutal, brutal. And Sean is going to find another double through Nick yet again. Got doubled maybe an hour ago by him. Ace King versus 8s. And now this one, Jack Jack versus 6-5 suited.
Should have been in there.
Sean's like, yeah, it should have been in there. Everybody should have been in there unless they beat my hand. Quadruple me up. Sean with it yet again, a much needed double. And I think that's going to be it for Nick. GG's to him.
Yeah, it looks like he's decided to go ahead and call it.
Yeah, brutal, brutal.
Well, GG's, Nick. I'm glad you joined us tonight. It was good seeing you again.
Unfortunately, ran real bad. Happens.
Straddle in the back. Good hands, man.
What'd you have on the flop?
Yeah, I had a middle pair. So
What was it? Did you
which
show
two
the
down?
kicker?
And a dream.
5, 6 suited. Huh?
And a dream.
Well,
Button
ace
straddle.
king, you know, 2 diamonds out there. You know,
You gotta call.
Oh, one sec. Button shot. 1 second. Button
Oh,
shot.
sorry, my bad.
Welcome to the chat, Fugel. This is Let's Go AJ MCK. I'm guessing we've got an Andrew fan there.
I was trying to dissect that in my brain. I was like, who's that? That makes sense.
Call in the 6. Call in the 7.
And we do get that seat filled up, but
20 bucks in the 8.
the list is super deep, but it's super late in the night, so it's going to take some time because there's a lot of people who are on that list who have already left because the stream has been going for a couple hours.
you didn't raise the stock, Smitty.
Wow.
He is. Go ahead.
8, 9, 10. Prettiest boards in poker, unless you're holding ace king.
Smitty open-ended.
That he is the bottom end, but front door spades do get there, so one bet will take it down, and Sean with the pair of 8s has the nuts.
river. I like them offsuit, because then I got two ways to hit that flush.
So I'm saying, 7 of spades showed the deuce of diamonds.
2 ways.
Alright. Just about perspective. Giga brain. Yeah, for real. Gotta straddle the 6 too. Four to go. 7 4 late. 20 bucks in the night. Fold in the 1. 20 to go. Fold in 3 4. Fall in 6. Heads up. Check.
Heads up, sixes versus king jack. Ace king on the flop. 7 not really helping.
20 bucks. Check.
River deuce and 6 is not gonna be good in this spot.
40.
Jack says, "Come on, Andy." Yeah, hasn't been playing too many hands as of recent. Hopefully, he gets active here. Picks up a lot of premiums.
Seven is out, shoot. Sammy. Call 8 fold 9 1. I think he'll take it this late though.
Is that a straddle or call?
No, just call. 15 and also usually if he's not playing on the stream,
All right, George on the button raises to 15.
raise to 70 and then forward.
Re-raised by Stifler.
Good.
And talk to everybody out of it.
I think her sizing's just a little bit off. You know, she does play 2-5, so sizing makes a lot of sense at 2-5, but at 2-2, those are big sizings that she's been putting on all night.
A lot of people just come in, sign up, and like forget to, like they're just in and out.
It all depends on the game. A lot of, I mean, it's sometimes they'll do it, they won't come because it's getting close to the end. Sometimes they won't go because of the people on the game. Other times they forget. It's all just dependent on.
You have to sign up so
15,
early in the comp
9,
too, you know,
1,
might not even be here.
3 4, 15 to go. Fold 6, call in the 8.
Here Mirage talking about trying to get another player in.
Yep, as I
People
said,
showing up early.
yeah, as I said, we do get a player in eventually.
Like, oh, you know, list isn't moving, I'm just going to leave kind of thing.
But what Jacob is explaining is exactly it. Just some people, sometimes they just leave after a couple hours if they're not on the game.
Check.
Or if they're not on the initial 8. Because we did have the first starting 8 in the game up until now.
Raise 100.
All the Andrew fans in chat, tell them to open up, guys. Let's get it. Wow, Deli Daddy gonna go for a check raise with the pair of queens here, drawing almost dead. 2 5s left in the deck. And an ace of spades should slow the action down a little bit. What does Deli Daddy want to do? Chip counts look accurate. Gonna bet 50. Wow. Down betting. Check raise to 100, bet 50. Guess maybe he's just thinking this is for value. What a weird spot.
We're getting a player.
We're getting 6 to 1 to call. I think this is a slam dunk call. Wow.
Wow, okay.
That's very interesting. I don't know how both players made it to the river like that, but wow. Alright, nice hand there, Aaron. Wow.
says, Andrew, you'll always win in our hearts.
Yeah, got about another hour and 15 minutes left in the stream. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, hanging out. Y'all got myself, Kirk, alongside Mike commentating for you guys tonight.
And it's been a pleasure. Chat has been extremely active tonight. Love to see that.
Yeah, for sure. Always makes our jobs as commentators a lot easier. We appreciate it. Looks like they're
We
just
appreciate the people
chatting.
hanging out in the background, too.
Yeah, most definitely. Lurkers are always.
Yeah, it's always nice chit-chatting with folks.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that $50 bet worked. That was wild.
Got the buttons straddle on the 8. Four to go, call in the 9. Fold in 1. Fold 3.
That's funny. Like it says, Andrew runs 5% VPIP at our 10-cent, 20-cent home games.
No, he's banned from here then.
And call in the 9. Heads up.
If I ever see anything below like a 10%, I don't like it. Anything below 8% though, dude, you've got to go. Which is funny because we do have a dealer who comes in on the stream every so often, and he short buys and doesn't play many hands. And I feel bad because, you know, he's a fellow dealer, so I don't want to be too critical, but that ain't it. That ain't it. Call it like you see it, you know?
What you want to do, Sean?
Oh, here. You got a straddle?
You can't straddle.
Alright, I'll buy it.
That's cool. Huh? Taking the big brother?
Sorry?
Taking the big blind?
Sure.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
There's our new player, another young gun. Goes by Ethan. He said he played on the stream before, so looks like him and yeah, look at these guys. Look at the firm handshakes. Wow.
From here? Yeah, I was. No, it's a 2-2 game.
So much sportsmanship.
Prove it.
Need pocket aces to get George playing again. George has played a ton of hands, so I think he's just fine chilling. Sometimes it's so close to the end of the night too that people don't want to get as wild as they have been most of the stream. Not like locking up a win, but basically doing so.
Alright, where heads up?
Oh, look at this.
I think last time we looked, he was running right around 25%.
Seems like a pretty good one. I actually don't even remember seeing stats since maybe.
You had to step away a minute ago, yeah.
Yeah, for a while. Wow, trip 8s for Sean. Letting the action tracker get caught back up. Had to input all of Ethan's information in real quick, so.
All right, chat, how's the volume levels been tonight? Like I said, we've got a new mixer in here. We've been trying to get everything fine-tuned, but we want to make sure that y'all are hearing us pretty well, as well as the table.
Andrew gonna go for a big bluff here. And what a weird spot as the king, I think, paired the river. I think it went 8-8 king, 5 king. Yeah.
I deserve that size.
Wow. Andrew trying to rep that king very heavily.
Well, I had his ass.
Is he gonna fold
I was
an 8?
waiting for him. So.
Sean's talking himself out of calling.
Oh, an 8.
Yeah, Sean announces he has an 8. We'll get all the cameras adjusted and everything again. We had a bunch of technical difficulties, so unfortunately we can't see Sean's reaction, but you can hear him talking to himself. Andrew praying for a fold. He's like, please.
75 and 35?
Yeah, as soon as Sean said, I have an 8.
Volume is way too low. Did he fold? Oh, Andrew got the one through. He got a big one through. I mean, it was a small pot, but it takes heart. Right?
I don't care about it, eh?
That's good for the Andrew fans.
Let me see that one. Yeah, I didn't know where. What?
Sean got bluffed. Dang. It's tough to do.
Don't worry, we're not going to talk about you trying to call 25.
Is the volume way too low for the table, or is it us?
Yeah, just bumped up the table volume. Let me know if it needs to come up a little bit more. We'll get these settings dialed in eventually. Your input helps.
I can't even see the board from here. I got vision problems. 2 to go.
Don't worry, I know a scientist.
20 bucks in the 6. Fold 7, 8, 9, 20 bucks. Fold 1, call 2. Fold 3. Call 4.
Ace king through. Ace king through.
Got the bang in chat. Love that.
Check.
Uh-oh. Schmitty and Stiplad both flopping top pair. Schmitty's kicker is much better, though.
I was trying to let you catch a punt.
He said, I was trying to let you catch a punt there. That's funny. Alright, Stiplad now turning a straight draw, just a gutter.
Stippler with the option. Smitty's got the jacks. Check, check, and somebody's going to take it. Adriel, this is best bet at our Jacksonville, Florida location.
I don't know what
Straddles it.
I'm doing, clearly.
That's why you get beat.
True.
Something about the old lady, but not the game itself.
Fair enough, Josh.
Or,
Appreciate
after I
the
said that,
feedback.
that might sound like a really hard. I don't clarify here.
We can bump it up some. We can't go too much because then we start clipping and it doesn't sound good. But we can definitely bump it up a touch more.
To go, 15 and 7, fold in the 8, fold in the 9, fold in the 1, 15 to go, call 2.
Re-rizzle, no worries. Glad you can hear it a little bit better now.
Call in the 6.
Nice, a bunch of action watching from West Texas. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream.
4 of it. Check. Good. Check. Check it. 25.
All right. Ethan flops 2 pair aces and 9s. That's 25. Gets the call from Stiplett. Six of clubs on the turn, no real help. But Stiplett does bet 65.
All of it.
All right, Ethan's going to shove all in
That is going to be good.
and convince Stiplett.
That's what I appreciate.
When did the bad beat hit? It hit last Friday. Just as the stream was starting, it hit in our 2-2 area
Last time you called
for
it.
$136,000 was the bad beat at that point.
$4 fall.
Not a bad payday at all.
No, not at all.
50% to the loser,
Yes.
25 to the winner,
Unless it's a high.
and 25 table share, so pretty darn good.
Not even worth it because of that.
Yeah. 25, 24.
Yeah, they
That
hit
sounds
it
pretty
last
good to me.
week on the live stream, doing the
I'll
live
take
stream
it.
last week.
Yeah, they did. What is it now?
Back in 2017.
Is it quad 20 bucks? Yeah. 20 bucks? No, I think it's,
Quad aces.
it is quad
Yeah,
aces? I
I
thought
feel
it
like
was,
it's
is it,
50K
yeah.
and
Oh,
then
like
it
not
drops.
fold around. That is my fault. Thought they folded.
So right now it's quad aces versus
Well, he's 60 and 7. Yeah.
never
Just went from the 8.
It's me and you, right? That's exactly what you just said.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
please, Simon, please, please, please.
Where's there's a location in Orange Park?
St. Augustine. It's right off the, it's right off the
That's 21. The big
All right, action's on Sean, and he's got the queens after the flop.
Seen a picture.
It's nice, but nobody plays it.
Really? They still got cash games. Yeah, it's 'cause there's nothing around.
What?
You know the buy on that?
It's like 500.
That's how it is.
It's nice, but
Billy
like
Daddy looking at a potential straight, still in Sean's favor at the moment, though.
they can do as many as they want.
Oh, it was just like the table called for
Table size?
If the, all the players agree.
All right, Billy Daddy does call the 40,
That I'm not sure.
and Ace rolls out on the river. Wow.
River game, Mike. River
Oh, man.
game. So brutal.
I don't know if it's just because I'm looking for it every time it's time for the river, but so many times you see it happen.
Yeah, it's just the nature of the game. It's a sick one. Very silly.
I thought it was 21 picks.
No, we're on.
Is it Dallas only or like real?
Texas Card has 18.
Okay, because I was thinking, I thought I'd seen people 18 plus play there, but I didn't know.
All right, Josh says I definitely need to come back down and hopefully win at the main again. That'd be sweet. It's always a good time.
Come on by, Josh. You know that main event title waiting for you. We do got a lot of good stuff coming, though. Coming up.
But I think it's changing. But Texas Card has it at 18.
Yes, Summer Swing Series starting next weekend.
Yeah, 100K guaranteed at OP, 150K guaranteed at St. Augie, and then a 300K main over here.
You gotta find the on-campus college games. They're so easy.
Where did you go? Or where are they? Oh, yeah.
Call. And call. Alright, we got 4 of you.
Bree Rizzle says, an old timer told me every time I got rivered, there's a reason it's called No Limit Hold'em and not No Limit Fold'em. I hated that saying, but it resonates hard.
It's funny.
How is it? It's like 25 hours. Then. 16, okay. I just drove back from Atlanta like 10.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot more to be honest. But I guess Dallas is the Northeast, so yeah. So it's like how big Texas is, like the cost is like 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as like, 'cause I live in like English, just to get out of Florida, it takes like 8 hours.
Bree Rizzle, did you say that you were thinking about maybe coming down and trying to participate in one of the streams at some point? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I know you and Sean go way back, but I wasn't sure
I'm back there.
if you were the
and
one that
there
was
some,
mentioning that or not.
Saw some people in the chat talking about you.
Bo Holmes says, side out.
YouTube chat?
Not
I don't know which one it was. I just
who
saw
that
it
is
up there.
or
I saw the
what it
chat.
means.
Is there a way to see the chat?
Well, welcome to the chat.
It's just a comment.
What'd they say
I
about
don't
it?
know. Sometimes you can see the live chat, but I don't know why. Sometimes I don't see it.
I didn't see it when I was
just see the
back.
post.
1, 2, 3, 20 bucks for the poll.
All right, cool. Keep in mind, though, next Thursday, we do not have a stream. The following Thursday, we do. Next week, it's just Friday and Saturday night.
Raise it up to 50. Fold 8, 9. 50.
But yeah, it'd be cool to see you.
Checking. Around.
All right, King 10-5 on the flop.
50.
Kings now out there on the board.
125.
2 pair for Stiplet, that's 50. Raised to 125 by Sean. And gets the fold.
But it's good to go back. This afternoon.
For anybody who is interested in participating in our live streams, feel free to head over to our website at bestbetjax.com. That's JAX. And click on the live stream tab, and you can see what our live stream schedule is. And there are links there, a form and/or an email link to sign up for the live stream.
I
All right, Lindsay coming back into the booth. Smitty at 53%, coming down just a little bit. He's slowing down just a touch. Sean at 51%, both of them staying right around the same amount. Andrew dropping below 18 finally to 17%, but still maintaining that level of play. Smitty looking good, up almost 1,800, 1,700 actually. George at 11. And right now, stuck for the most. Let me look over here, Stiplet, for about $700.
I'm sorry, 15.
Let's get in a little cooler situation. How much you got? 400. Is that enough?
It's never enough.
A little more than I would like. Take like 200 off.
Connor Sawyer says, tell Andrew I said thanks for letting me borrow his Lamborghini. I'll tell him if I get the opportunity to. Lake says, and Andrew's dropping. Yeah, a little bit. King Jack Trey, another Jack on the turn. Dilly looking at 2 pair. 4 clubs, not helping anybody. Dilly Daddy with the better hand. Check, check.
Cooler?
Dilly is going to get it. Lindsay was just getting down the stub, confirming we have all the cards out there.
Thank you.
Folks, if you're enjoying the stream, please feel free to hit that like button. We would very much appreciate it. We've got 19 likes right now. If we could get that up to at least 25, that'd be fantastic. And also consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. We got a couple of great games coming up tomorrow and Saturday. 10:25 tomorrow, 5:10 after that on Saturday. Earlier stream on Saturday, starting right around 4 o'clock.
You got this look in your eye. It's 'cause I already know he's looking. Success.
Quick hand for Smitty there.
Trying to create a little action. Oh, stream's about an hour left in the stream. Stream almost over.
Kind of been a long 4 hours.
Started late.
Ethan on a flush draw. Deuces. Aces and deuces for Smitty. And he does bet 45.
Ethan with just a mediocre flush draw, gonna let it go.
Is 4 high good?
4 high, super good.
Anchor down.
Good in the stream.
I think it was. I think he tricked you. I heard somewhere, I'm not sure, but I heard sometimes poker players don't tell the truth.
Actually, I didn't have one.
I'm not sure where I heard it, but I heard somewhere poker players don't tell the truth.
Hands or not?
8 high.
Maybe that's why I wouldn't be a good poker player. It was just beat into my head that don't lie.
Don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Only tell the truth. Yeah, just don't bluff, Mike. Not worth it. Not worth the heartache. Especially in big pressure moments, dude. Wow. Sean getting active now. 9-7-0. Gonna 3-bet. Tell you daddy. Cold calling 8-7 suited. Gonna entice Mirage there to call him out.
I'm sorry, how much was it?
Josh, have a good evening out there, man. Good talking to you tonight.
Later, Josh. Be good, brother. Hope we see you soon again.
You got one shot,
Be safe.
one opportunity. Your palms are sweaty.
Sounds like imminent recovery.
I don't know. I'm
The
definitely
last
gonna
time
have
you
to
did
fix
this
this.
with Ace 4 when we did this.
Yeah, it's quite
went
annoying,
too
isn't
hard.
it? Sorry, guys.
Against my
Once
pocket
again, a
pair.
bunch of the settings unfortunately reset, so we gotta sit through the torture you guys got to.
Smitty is gonna
Oh
call.
my god. Smitty,
So many people.
what the hell?
I want to see what the flop brings, man. I'm ready to fold.
We're gonna
Nah,
throw
I
you off.
was.
There's no ace in anybody's hand. The best hand is technically King 10 suited or Queen Jack suited. That's hilarious. Check over to Sean, who has the only diamond in hand, although the 9 of diamond doesn't feel very good. Checks around and turns gonna be king.
There it is.
Wow, that's a dirty one though, because now we only lose to a jack or queen of diamonds. And if it checks around like this, we're likely to have the best hand over Sean. I think Sean realizes that. $4. I don't know what I'm talking
Just a
about.
friendly bet.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Wow, Mirage turned to straight too, I just realized. Broadway no good though on 4 diamond board. But Mirage probably gonna just call and be like, dang it.
Of course you gotta figure it out.
2 pair also.
Sometimes you can get.
Oh! 7-9 offsuit.
7-9 offsuit, baby. That's so funny. Sean's the man.
$4.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Flop 2. You ain't going nowhere. I turned to the I'm like, nah, boy, it's too many checks going around. Somebody wait to snap you off. Somebody wait to snap you off. Snap coming.
I'll take that. Oh, damn it. Was it the $4 bet that scared you?
You never know.
Eight of clubs is good.
This is mine.
Was this mine or yours?
No. Don't mess
Popping up to 800?
Oh. $4.
Damn, I should have repopped that shit pre-flop.
Is that Kung Fu Panda in front of Sean?
Think about it.
That's gonna be
Or
on
just
Now
me?
that I think about it.
That's a great question.
No, not
Let's see.
necessarily. It was just like, let me see what this flop brings, because
You got
this
scared.
is like
I
it's
just
something out
happened
of
to see
hand.
it.
It's okay. What are we doing?
But look what happened if you called. You called and jam on the turn.
I just want to tell you, I think you did great right
It's
there.
probably Poe.
I knew you wanted to raise that shit.
I did.
So bad.
I'm like 300. Everybody folded for 300 right here.
5 players.
chicken shit.
Crazy, only one diamond out there with all those hands. Yeah, I know. Best bet is wild, man. Action's been good. You get 5 people calling 30 big blinds pre, and the best hand is King 10 suited or Queen Jack suited. That's a great game. It's a damn good game.
Oh, you're in this? Oh, shit, Rocket Man. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm good. Go ahead, check.
All right, Ethan with a quick $30 bet. George is going to call, looks like. Oh, no, raise. My bad. 75.
Yeah, I knew you were going to talk that. I seen it.
I would've got away with it too. I think I would've got away.
I was fully committed to that 7-9.
No, you was not. No, you was not.
All right, Sean folds. All right, that river is out there. What is it?
It's a bright card. It's something to make them go check. 7
Seven
of
clubs.
clubs. So Queen's gonna be good. Pretty annoying card for George's. 2 pair gets counterfeited. But he's more than happy to taking that one now.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't know if the 2 there was it or not.
All right, waiting for the tracker to catch up here.
Hey Sean, are you hiding that chip for later?
Which one? Oh, you got me.
No, I didn't
No, she
really have a
didn't.
chip there.
Oh, it's like
Six,
live.
7. Yeah.
It was wedged up off the table underneath the rail.
I thought- yeah. I just happened to look at it. Like,
And these- you saving that for later? Andrew with the queens at the moment. He does bet 10 but gets fold around. He's going to go ahead and snag that one.
Do you think I can make these into 5s? So me, right?
There we go.
What is it, 25?
45.
Think I'll be getting half this.
Yeah.
Never let me cold call.
Get a little quiet over there.
I know, it's been
Oh
rough.
wow, Andrew finding aces here. Oh,
see
this
what
could be
I've been
good for the Andrew chat. is a Deli Dally. Just gonna overcall King 9-0. Wow, okay. He's playing a lot of hands. Respect it. Unfortunately, though, Queen 7-9 or Queen 7-5 is not what you want to see if you call $100 pre with this holding. Andrew only with a small amount. I'd like to see like a small bet, even though we don't hold the ace of diamonds. I'd like to see a very small bet, but I think an all-in is coming, and that's exactly what happened. The kid don't need a set. He needs Deli Daddy to hit a 9 or king on the flop and pay him off. Instead, we see Deli Daddy just has to fold to a jam here. Nice hand from Andrew. I like to see him slow play almost. It's like a little coordinated, but it's not that crazy. Especially versus a 3-bet range like that. But Andy gonna pick up a nice pot there.
So did you just get back from Texas or you're headed there?
I'm headed there in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you said incoming, right?
Yep.
Dallas, right?
Yep.
Triple D.
When y'all start?
I'm starting at the 24th.
Please tell you.
Right now,
Oh, nice. What made you want to do that?
I just like that, type of stuff.
Money man.
What are you studying?
Ooh, Andy getting active again. Gonna put in another 3-bet. Wow, or 4-bet rather. This time pretty small, 110.
Way too excited.
Ace 8 suited. I love it.
Way too excited.
All right, Andy. Let's see what's up.
I'll take the fold.
And he's gonna take the fold. Wow. Okay. Okay. Andy heating up. He's gonna show an 8. Wow. Boy, good. Andy heating up. Somebody tell the man to tip though. I think he's forgotten the last couple times. Yeah, everybody in chat for Andy. Let's go. Wow. It looks like hey, our Stiplad gonna rip it all in for about 240 or so.
Maybe less. Yeah, less. 47.
Call.
It does get a call. Very light too. Ace 9 versus Queen 10. I love it.
I don't know about that.
I love it. Oh wow. Both players catching a piece on this flop. Uh-oh.
You get it.
And it looks like Stiplad is gonna find a full double. Little light call there. Light jam too from Stiplad, but works out. Appreciate that re-rizzle. All good in the hood. Yeah,
he tried to tip us last week too.
Did he? What a
Yeah,
guy. Hey, you coming in the chat and hang out with us is all good enough for us.
for sure.
You know what?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Queen K, okay. I knew it was weak.
You're gonna be the small blind.
All right, looks like Ethan is gonna top his stack off a little bit. All right, Sean with Queen Deuce raises to 10, gets the call from Deli Daddy and Mirage. Andrew is going to raise it a little bit there, though. Ace King off suit for Andrew. And Mirage makes the call.
Heads up.
Ace on the flop.
Yeah, Mirage with some backdoors, but is it worth chasing for a lot? And he might be pulling in another one, chat. Putting in his like third 3-bet in the last 4 or 5 hands. Guy's running hot now. And flopping this well as well. Call it $50 bet. It's interesting. Okay, check call, check bet call. Turn is gonna be a 4 of hearts. Very bad card for Mirage. A check over to her yet again. Gonna continue going for it with the Doyle, the 10 deuce.
125 is the bet, it looks like.
Damn, big one. Might be even bigger. Might be 150. 125. Okay, you're correct. My eyes are bad.
Mine too. I'm surprised really that I got it right.
And you're just gonna cold call yet again. And after this one, I think we just have to shut down. If we're Mirage, it seems like Andrew is just never gonna fold anything. Especially with the quickness of how he called. There was gonna be 7 hearts just blank. All straight draws missed. Backdoor flush does get there, but wow, she goes for it. Oh my god,
okay.
sicko, sicko, sicko alert. Sicko alert. Went for it with the ace-3 and it worked out. 10 deuce suited this time. I don't know if it's gonna work out.
This
Top.
definitely got Andrew thinking, what could she have?
Like, just think about it, right? We Mirage raised pre and just called a 3-bet, so her hands are kind of capped. Obviously, she should never have 10 deuce in this spot. But her hands are kind of capped, meaning like she could only really have a certain amount of hands. Like queen's probably 4 bets, 9s maybe makes sense. Ace queen makes sense. Ace king we could be chopping with makes sense as well. So not too many hands beat us theoretically. But the game has been pretty good. I mean, we've definitely seen a lot of like 5-6 calls, you know, 7-8 suited.
Yeah.
Maybe 9-7 suited somehow. It's not impossible. It's definitely not an easy one to make.
I don't know if I'm good enough to make this.
Yeah. Andrew says, I don't know if I'm good enough to make this fold. And I mean, look at the SPR, guys. $300 won 900, and I think I heard a call. Nice call there. What a sicko. Absolute sicko.
Wow.
Andrew's going to be raking in a massive one, guys. Team Andrew up top. Huge now. That was a fun one. Got to give it to Mirage, though. She tried her best.
I think that unsticks Andrew, too.
Yeah, it's stuck in the mud.
I didn't think you were that strong. 293. Oh, I have some back.
293. Bang in chat. Let's go. Mirage got heart.
Nice hand, Bulldog.
Good hand, good hand.
Picking up a 1K pot, y'all.
Ouch.
Yeah, did not expect her to shove there.
That's gonna get you into a
Yeah, I
lot
mean,
of
she
cake
had
parties.
planned a triple barrel, right? It was pretty clear from the get-go, but once Andrew calls that turn card, I think that should set alarm bells in the head. Gotta respect it, though. Gotta respect it.
That's why it was tough. I thought it was either ace queen or ace nine. It could have been a shit one. It could have been queens. No shit.
Just your casual 500 big blind pot at 2-2. Love it. It's always fun to think about it in big blinds versus cash value.
Right? Alright, just standing by for the tracker to catch up here. There we go.
17 VPIP is bad. I heard 5% VPIP. All right, Connor. 17 is still pretty bad, but listen, as long as he takes care of my dealers, that's all I'm worried about. Shout out to him. Look at it. Look at this. He's getting active again. He's going to raise again. He's got the hot hand now. King 10-0, though.
35, right?
35.
Versus 6-9. Uh-oh.
Florida.
You what?
Georgia, Florida again, man.
Georgia, Florida again. They call him Benjamin Button. He's so wise on the felt. Somebody out on the floor is excited about something.
Crazy, it seems like.
Straddle. Alright, y'all. That's my time for tonight, y'all. Thank you very much.
All right, got Jacob coming back into the box. Bring up some stats here.
Rotten. There we go. Shout out to Andy. All right, look at this. B-pips. 2 people at 50+%. 2 people at 45+, and then the rest chilling around the 20 to 27%. Pretty damn good game, if you ask me.
Yeah, Andrew has jumped up 2-3 points from
Yeah, I've been three betting a ton, so there we go. That'll do it. And here's your wins and losses. And Schmitty up the most at 1,700. George up 12. Andrew after that big down, big half hour plus 500. So once again, guys, we did start the stream a little bit later because of technical difficulty. So those stats aren't as accurate as they should be because we missed about an hour of hands, maybe even more than that, which is very unfortunate. But you could definitely see the big winners are George and Schmitty there, seat 3 and seat 6. And obviously that last down helped Andy out there in C1, so good for those guys. Pretty productive one. What a call. Yeah, it was a tough one. It was a very, very difficult one. But, I mean, 300 to win 900. We got to call it off there, and he did find the way.
Check.
Andrew better tip his boys when he gets home. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he'll play 7% at home in that 50-cent game. Following the McKinnon legacy. Love it. Once again, shout out to you guys in chat, tuning in, hanging out with us. I got myself, Kirk, and Mike commentating for you all night long. Obviously, we have just about 30 minutes left in the stream. But it has been a very fun one so far.
For sure. Yeah, it makes me wish we could have caught that first hour. But
Right?
yeah, it's
First
been
hour
fun.
was fire, too, I've heard.
2-5 on Saturday?
No, it's a 5-10 on Saturday. I think the
We
next.
get to go the same thing, pretty big.
You said what?
It's like also like 5, 10 cents, like
Following the McKinnon legacy, is that kind of like the Bourne legacy?
So $20 in the call in the line, fold in the 1, fold in 2, $20. Fold 3, 4. Smitty's in there. And call from 16, 7. Alright, we got 4 to go.
All right, 4 players. King 4 tray. Sean open-ended. Smitty with a pair of trays.
40. Fold 9. Call 6.
Jelly Daddy bet his 8-7 suited and got the call from Smitty. Sean's still thinking about it though. Oh, he does call.
Check.
3's technically in the lead. Doesn't quite feel so. Gonna check over to Deli Daddy, who decides to check back. River's gonna be a 9 of diamonds, so 5-3 gonna be good here, but
$15.
Schmitty gonna try and go for a little value here.
7.
15 into 200 is so funny. These river bets have been so comedy. Enticing the raise. Do it. Yes, Deli Daddy. Yes. 75. Love it. I don't know if that'll get him to fold, but Schmitty is a sicko. Yeah, I didn't think he was folding. It was a great attempt. I think we got to go larger with the sizing, but it was a good attempt for sure. What I've learned so far at this table is don't bluff anybody. Literally nobody.
Good call.
Great job, Smitty. Is that chapter 4 in your book?
That's funny, Re-Riddle. I heard Andrew say, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you want. If you're looking for calls, I can tell you I don't have VPIP, but what I do have is a very particular set of skills, patience.
Solid. Sounds like a great copy pasta.
Reed was right. You're gonna have a king.
He was right. You didn't have a pair.
Oh my god. So we're both really good. You just name one.
But you are crushing it.
Yeah, I ain't like the way that last stream went. Lost 1,500 in 3 hands.
Did you really? Was that last week?
Man, flop 2 pair, gets a set, 500.
Straddle, 4 to go, fold a 9. 4 to go.
Lost a big pot, crawled back a little bit. Aces
One,
versus
two,
kings
three.
pre-flop. You know how that shit goes.
Call and 4 to go. Raise $20 and 6. Fold 7, 8, and a call. Catch.
Check.
Heads up, check. And around.
Trays with an ace on the board. Both players looking at King 10.
Bless you.
Check.
Check.
Ah, look at that. Me and you.
Little chop chop. I see those hearts popping up there. Appreciate y'all. And we hit the 25 likes. I appreciate y'all very much. We were down at 19 a minute ago. I put a call out trying to get to at least 25, and we got them. Thank y'all. Appreciate that very much.
That'll be boarding traffic in Orlando.
You work tomorrow too? No. That's good at least. Full 9. 1, 2. $10 from the 3, full 4. 40 from the 6. Full 7, 8. $40 to go.
Damn. Tight.
Smitty raised to 40. Couldn't get anybody to call.
Hey, this is yours. I think I forgot. Thank you. So you're gonna put your name on the list for the PLO stream, the mixed
No,
game?
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
One month. Do they have it every month?
Yeah, they have like one. They have one.
25
every
likes. Love to hear
month.
that.
Every now and then.
Appreciate everybody.
Making
Making this possible. Yo, Sean is an absolute wild man. Somebody's got to stop him. 3-betting Jack 3 suited on the button. Gonna run into Mirage's Ace King suited. Here comes a 4-bet.
Raised to 100 in the 9.
It's interesting because it's so late. So it's just like some people might be folding very often to like 3-bets and 4-bets, but some, on the other hand, people are so stuck that they have to be putting in 3-bets and 4-bets. You know,
Chasing it, trying to get it back.
yeah, it's like 2 coins or 2 sides of the coin always. Flop comes Queen High, Queen 9-4. Kind of a weird one to navigate. Knowing Sean is so capable of having any of these cards in his hand.
Check.
Just go check to Sean. Does check behind. Looks like he's given a lot back recently, and now nut flush draw, royal draw, straight draw. Surprised we're not trying to dump money in, but let's go check, and River's gonna be Jack Diamond's royal flush.
Wow.
I guess that's that noise we heard earlier. Wow, royal flush on stream. This does qualify for everything we have promo-wise, by the way. Going for the over rip and hoping. I mean, you know, if somebody has 8-9 of diamonds, that's a bad beat.
Right?
But a little bit of an over jam. I think I like to go for some value, but royal's pretty damn good. It's a high hand.
Nice.
And if we do have a race to race promo going as well, so if you clear every quads and straight flush hand, so like steel wheel, 6 high straight flush, 7 high straight flush, all in every suit, then you get extra bonuses.
And then a back.
Yeah, it's a fun promotion.
What's the high hand at right now?
Wow, pretty sick. Doesn't matter. That'll get Mirage a little unstuck. Still stuck, but that's a nice one. Very, very nice.
I heard they got rid of the jackets.
Oh, did
GG's
So,
Mirage.
yeah, so now it's
Jeez, that'll be a nice,
yeah, it's the backpack or the portable charger.
nice thing to at least go home towards. You know, she got a long drive.
Yeah.
Because everybody hit him at the table. I'm like, $50 for it. I'm trying to collect all the colors.
It's a very nice backpack.
We got
What
3.
do you mean the backpack?
Because
We sure were, Rizzle.
That's awesome.
Sure were.
Yeah, royals are very, very rare. It's insane. I mean, even straight flushes feel very rare.
backpack, it's one of the compass backpacks.
Can I look at it?
That's
Oh, yeah,
super sick.
you can tell them when they come by.
Heck yeah. So we'll get a brush over here to
No, it goes to whoever got
get all of her information. Get her a nice little backpack. We don't have the jackets anymore, like Jacob was saying,
You can
unfortunately.
only get them
I'm surprised we don't have them ordered more, but maybe that's in the future. But the backpack is nice, and you get an extra $100 for hitting a royal, as well as a steel wheel. If you hit a royal or steel wheel at any time, you get an extra $100.
Call 7.
There you go.
What is
Buddy,
today?
hit one.
Today's Thursday. I believe it's 400 every half hour. So it'll be 500 for that. Plus, if it is on the board still left in that race or race promo, I think it's at $500 extra dollars. So she might be looking at an extra G, potentially.
Let's see, it is 300 tonight.
Okay, so 300, so 400 total.
Yeah, 300 for the high hand, 100 for hitting the royal.
Check. 25.
Regardless, very, very cool. Very fun
Not
to
too
see.
shabby for sure.
You do not see that often. They were doing $100 table share.
Yeah,
in
that was
July.
our Christmas
Yeah.
in July weekend promotion.
Yeah, July and December is typically our busiest month for those promos.
Normally that's what you hear. Brian, you was watching the screen? See me get all those gloves through? See me getting the gloves through?
I did give you a green chip, right?
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate Chaz.
I want to make sure I did, and I did. Wasn't just thinking about
Put
it.
this up pretty small. Thank you.
Yeah, he crushed me on that one.
Let's see what Dad has to say about that. Two to go. Hold and 4. Or call 3, hold 4. Hold 6. Call the 7. Hold 2 to go. 2 to go. Call an 8. Hold and 9. Call.
Got about 15 minutes left in the stream here.
Change.
So, action slowing down a little bit. So, we haven't seen this one too often tonight. Just a limp pot, 5 ways.
Check.
Usually there's a raise mixed in there. And you know what's crazy about that hand is she 4 bet. And Sean had a call with Jack 3 suited to make that all happen.
True.
Called a 4 bet with Jack 3 suited.
True.
And somehow got to the river with it.
And call.
It's so funny how that works out, huh?
Heads up.
Ace 4-8-4.
Check.
Double flush draw. Andrew. Trip 4s now. Gonna need a deuce and only a deuce to win, so not gonna get much value out of this. But
last time?
Do what?
Remember I did last time in this spot?
oh,
Andrew,
Andrew
go
talking.
ahead. I know what you're gonna do. And I am gonna fold.
Unfortunately.
We did 75 last time.
Sean seems like a good guy.
Yeah, I agree.
He was excited.
Hey man, he hooked us up. I like Sean already.
Folks, if you're going to be in the neighborhood tomorrow and Saturday night, just a reminder, our high hands tomorrow and Saturday are 500 and 1,000. So it'll be $500 for the top half hour and $1,000 for the bottom of the half hour, or bottom half of the hour. And that's going on from 10 a.m. all the way through midnight, no breaks. So feel free to come on out and maybe win a high hand. And that's actually going on all 3 rooms. So that's everybody participating kind of
Seen
thing.
it before. There's a guy, he plays 2-5. Actually, there's a guy, plays 2-5, he's a regular. Anytime he has the button, he'll just put 50 on the line. Every single time. Yeah. Fold 4.
But he
fold
reserves
6,
the right
8,
to take it back if anybody raises.
15 of the night. Call 1, fold 2. Fold negative. This past hour. We only get the first 3 hours. Then we switch the cards. That's when it started going downhill. Heads up. 20 bucks. Buddy.
We need a good
Schmitty half straddling.
Oh. Straddle.
So I said the half straddle. What's going on? Use myself. Straddle 4 to go, fold 70.
How low your ego You're like
Straddle? Yes.
More money, so
15. Falling 2. Falling 3.
you're gonna stay at full.
4. Falling 2.
I feel like it's flew by this
Check my bed. Check
I
this.
feel like it's done.
All right, George with a mystery hand currently.
Call.
Haven't seen too many of those tonight. That's good.
Call.
Andrew with a pair of tens. Trades for Ethan.
Yeah, luckily everything's been running pretty smooth after.
Yeah, once we got it up.
things up. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
King on the turn's gonna shoot at Andrew's direction at the moment.
Top 2 now for Andrew. Pretty good hand, 120 in the middle. How much does he bet? Looks like pretty large pot size bet. He's feeling too good, chat. So he's gonna take down another one, it seems like.
Yeah, this last hour has definitely gone his way for sure.
Right? Good for him. The tides have changed.
Too large.
He was
Your
shaking
first hand
over there.
tricked me up, man.
You said what?
His first hand tricked me up. Which one? I don't know, you called him massive.
Are you guys trying to play after the stream on a different table? It's
Yeah.
not here.
I'll be.
Oh, hell yeah.
my first hand, which was
I don't know, your first hand you called an over.
I'm gonna say yes.
King, Jack, Jack, and then at the showdown.
If not, Aram and
Or
Sean
Jacob
will play
asking
each
if we
other.
wanted to move to another table after the stream ends. Continue playing with each other.
Bulldog said he's going home.
What?
The dealer also said actions on you.
Oh.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't hate
What
it.
about-
play heads up, but it's got to be
That is-
limit poker,
Fold
$50 max.
Fold and done.
He really wants to fall asleep.
Easy go.
I think it's 2, 3, 4.
Every night playing with it.
And call.
Thank you.
Any pair, any draw.
Maybe I'm wrong. That's basically what I'm saying.
And we end in like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Heads up, check. 25.
First time I really
We'll call.
until the last hand where I got like set over 2 players. So that's
Shit.
My first time here.
And 2 pair for Sean there.
You ain't got none of that.
Yeah, damn.
You got none of that.
50 bucks. No. There's a guy over there. He comes in and he drinks and he like doesn't stop talking.
Is that the one yelling or
No. The other guy's yelling at him because he doesn't shut up.
He must talk a lot if you instantly knew who it was. He didn't even hear his
Didn't
voice.
even turn around.
Oh, I said hi to him earlier. And I said,
Playing PLO.
shit, yeah. Check. I said hi to him earlier and I can hear him every now and then.
I ran
2 pair with an ace for Sean.
Security over there.
Betts gets the fold from Smitty.
Thursday came here, first time playing like
And it's going to go ahead and take this one away.
bought in for 300. Aces first hand. Went multi-way to a flop. Like king, queen, 6. Had to move the second hand. Jacks. Ran into pieces. And then like 10.
Alright, everyone, it's going to be the start of the final 3 hands of the night. Final 3 hands of the night. All that we ask is you guys do not start racking up until that final hand is fully complete, out of respect to the players who play in that hand.
All right.
$10
Straddle in the 8.
There is the announcement. Final 3 hands of the night, folks. Once again, we would like to thank everybody for coming out and joining us. All the new faces in chat, thank you for coming out. All the returning faces, thanks for being here. Andrew's and Sean's fan club showing up tonight. That was nice to see.
2, 15, and 3, fold 4. Call 6, fold 7, 15 to go. Fold in the 8, call in the 2. Alright, we got 3 changes coming here. Check. Action right here, check. Check. 15, change. Call. Fold. Check.
So I got word, Greg, that he did take care of the dealers. We're good. We're good. Although it may not seem like it on screen, because that's what I was
That's
wondering too. But we're good. Andrew's A-OK in my book.
Doing it again? Huh? We're doing it again? Doing what again?
Aces and sevens for Smitty.
Check.
Check.
George is drawing dead, has 6-5 suited, but can't win with 6 high at showdown. So,
Yeah.
but you also really can't bluff Schmitty.
Oh, we doing it again. Yeah, we doing it again.
But knee is good.
One in I almost amassing 3K stack in a 500 max game is pretty absurd. I do deal to him quite a bit out there on the floor, and he's a very solid player, very aggressive, obviously, as we've seen.
No.
Let's do it. I mean, we only got 2 hands though.
Yeah, we got 2 hands.
Sit
though.
down an hour ago.
We're playing after this too.
We could have bought it on an hour ago.
Are you leaving or you playing after?
No, he's staying.
You're hitting and running?
Hit and running. I mean, you're every day.
We're gonna
You
play
can't
after
say I'm
stream,
a
and
hit and run.
he's gonna buy
I
you
was,
200
I
bucks.
was here to the last hand last night. You can't say I hit and run.
I know, man.
Yeah, man, he's
He's
the
a
opposite.
winning. Yeah.
He's more like a lose and stay as opposed to hit and run.
Yeah.
Fold 9, fold 1, 2, 3, even or get even just the
Play it? Let's play.
you guys want to play? Alright, they're checking.
I don't know what I got yet.
Actually, because this might be a cool.
10.
Alright, you got it. Just fold it at the bottom set.
Looks like a very quick hand.
You
Alright, that's good. Thank you for checking. Alright, well, it's going to be the final hand of the night.
Final hand.
Final hand.
There is the
Final
call.
hand.
Good table tonight.
Just do
Yeah,
not
everybody
start
was
racking up
super
the lines
talkative and
fully.
chatty, and it was
Big
awesome.
Bluff might take this one down.
Definitely a great table to have.
Yeah, I'll just give this to you
Everybody
for
played
now, then.
pretty well. Everybody
And a
were
lot of smiles, not a whole lot of tilting going on. Yeah, it's been a fun night tonight.
This is the last hand?
The last hand right here.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do good close.
Yeah,
I did good
we just been
pre-
switching off the entire time. You just get the 2 of the cell 9. Yeah, you could.
And here we go. Andrew having ace king
$10
suited.
in the 1. Call the 2. Family.
Gorgeous
3, 4.
hand.
Well, he said family and it said you don't want some part of it. 4, 3, 4, 6. That's right, appreciate you. Let's go 45 in the 7, fold in 8, 9. 45? 45.
That's right, Bulldog.
Push that right there. Do that.
I thought it'd make it
It's
fun.
there. Change.
I think it made it more fun last year.
Andrew is considering a raise here.
As he should be. Ace king versus ace king is always a fun hand.
You got, are you trying to make it 90? 90 bucks.
So he does raise to 90.
Ethan with 5s. Is stuck a little bit. Has been topping off, so might be thinking about gambling and ripping it in, but I think he's going to lean towards the fold. See the smirk he wants to.
Yeah.
I am all in.
All of it over there.
Oh, Sean, okay.
Calling in a call.
Chardonnay with king. Chardonnay with a king.
Boring.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Unless.
I can, but I really.
Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds.
Alright.
Alright, chop it up, chop it up. GG's, everybody.
I got 3 pair.
All right, final hand of the night ends up being a chop.
Heck yeah. Alright, let's see some stats for the folks back home
For
on the way
sure.
out. Once again, thanks everybody for sticking around, hanging out, rooting on your players. We appreciate you guys. Your final looks at the B-Pips. Yeah, pretty darn good. Everybody above 22%. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Two people 50
yeah,
plus. Yeah.
Nobody under 20.
Yeah, that's good. Wins and losses. Like I said, guys, the winnings aren't as accurate as they appear to be. So some could be up more, some could be stuck a little bit more since we didn't have the first hour. We don't know how accurate it is, but that is about
Yeah, that might be a little bit skewed, but that's close.
Yep, but that'll do it for us tonight, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out.
We appreciate you being here tomorrow night. Kirk and I back in the booth for 10:25 tomorrow night is what's scheduled. And don't forget, we do have that high hand, $500 for the first half hour, $1,000 for the second half hour, and we hope to see you here. Have a good evening, y'all.
Be safe, everyone.